What do you do exactly? None of your fucking business. That's what I do.
You're my Kissinger. You're the vizier on my shoulder.
I would love to wear a T-shirt that just says "I'm the Kissinger." Like I would wear a suit jacket like Elon Musk. I would wear like a business skirt and then just a T-shirt.
If we ever own a company, I'll just head it for fucking shit just so you can.
Yeah, I'm the Kissinger.
We'll actually co-own it, but we'll make it seem like that.
Because that's honestly pretty legitimate. Much like Kissinger, I'm too fucking crazy to be put in front of the cameras. I'm not the one you want for the cameras.
I'm too sinister.
I'm too fucking sinister.
Welcome, everybody, to Without a Straight Man. I'm Lou.
And I'm Addie.
We are the queer premier comedic storytelling podcast
Without a Straight Man.
Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing out there?
Welcome to the big blue house.
To the big blue... Sure.
Yeah.
To the big greenhouse.
To the big greenhouse.
Green Adrian, it is time.
It's time.
It's time. We got to get centered.
It's time to duel.
Let's get centered together.
I apologize. The mic fucking
I'm
got way
gonna
too close
put
to my
mine on
house.
the ground.
Yeah.
On the ground. And I threw it on the ground.
We're laying in bed right now. Please forgive us if the mics just get weird randomly. It's a bedtime stream, y'all. ASMR time. Soft sounds of my voice as you drift off to sleep. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no? Oh god. It's fine.
And we're back. All right, we're beginning to get centered, everybody.
Everyone get centered.
So we haven't been around for about a year, if you don't count the commentary we released a couple months ago.
Thank you all for checking out the commentary. If you haven't yet, it's on Back to the Future. Go check it out.
We're going to be recording the second one tonight, hopefully.
Yes.
So that'll be up probably later this
Yeah, it may even be up sooner than this episode. Or it may be up after, but probably sooner.
Yeah, it'll probably be up sooner.
Commentary's taking like 5 minutes to edit.
Yeah. So where have we been? The weed is affecting me. I'm already affected. So Addie moved to Chicago.
Yes, we are.
I think we mentioned that in the last podcast.
We mentioned that we were moving.
Yeah. So we actually technically moved in October, but we'll get there.
Yes.
We moved to Adrian moved to Chicago.
We are actually up in Chicago currently.
Yeah, right I'm hanging out at Adrian's house.
Being live recorded from the city of Chicago.
And I moved to St. Louis. We used to live farther out in the county away from St. Louis, and now I actually live in the city. And Adrian lives in a city, and we're citied up over here.
We are city folk now.
And that happened like the last week of October.
Yeah, honestly the last couple days in October, because I think we officially moved on my birthday, 29th.
Yep. Yeah, because I was still moving on Halloween.
Yeah.
That's
right, because you still had some stuff
up
you had
until,
to come
grab. And then the following week, the weirdest thing happened.
Yeah, something weird happened on, what was it, November 7th or 6th?
I can't remember the exact date, Adrian, but I know it was on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I know it was like a little bit, maybe more than like a week away, maybe exactly a week away from...
About.
Yeah. Something happened, something crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
I don't know if you heard about
Unbelievable.
And it's just been kind of going on ever since.
It's just going on.
It's been going on. So that kind of threw us off a little bit.
Yeah. Where was depression? Depression happened.
Depression kicked in pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
That night, actually, in fact.
And then I started making porn in February, March. So I'm doing that now.
Yeah.
So if you want to see that, link trees, follow them to the places.
I attempted to make a wrestling play YouTube channel, but that didn't work out for several reasons that I'll get into later.
We'll get into that. Yeah. And we did technically record a podcast around Christmas. We did it online, and the audio was just unsalvageable.
Dude.
I tried for about 2.5 months in my spare time to try to this podcast was about 3 hours, maybe a little over, a little under.
Yeah, maybe closer to 4, actually. I think it was a pretty long
It was really long, and basically it was taking me about 2 to 3 hours to get about 15 minutes done. And that just was not, if it was my full-time job, it would have been possible maybe.
Yeah, but we're not.
But it was not,
yeah.
it just wasn't possible.
Wasn't viable. The audio quality was just really poor.
Yeah, and I was too loud, you were too soft, and since
Yeah.
we were on the same audio track,
I also had like a really crappy mic. So like anyone who listened to the preview, I got to double check because it looks like on Patreon I only got one of them up. I'm going to double check. And if I didn't get that other one up, there'll be another one going up sometime tonight.
Yeah.
I thought I put both of them up. But
Yeah, so eventually we might do like the video with the back and forth because you have a better microphone.
I got a better mic
now.
We got stuff a little more figured out. Things are a little more settled down.
Yeah, stuff is smoothed out a bit more.
But as of like right now, we're going back to audio only, as I'm sure you know, because you're listening to this on audio only, or our YouTube channel, which is still currently just audio.
Yeah, enjoy the picture that Adrian picked.
Yes, I hope you enjoy our logo. Our beautiful
I do
logo.
have stickers. You can email us if you want me to like send you one. I guess.
Actually, yeah, that's actually.
What is our email, Adrian?
Our email is without a straight man, and that is a WITHOUTSTRAIGHTMAN @gmail.com.
Yeah, without a straight man.
Without a straight man, gmail.com.
Or like, I don't know, DM us on like Instagram or
we're on
Blue
Instagram.
Sky, Reddit.
We're on a lot of things that like fucking @Wasm.
And you're like, hey,
straight man.
I want a sticker. Okay.
Yeah.
We just have a bunch of different gay stickers with our logo.
We're happy to send you a sticker,
spam
man.
stickers.
They're
let's
pretty
see.
cool stickers.
My good friend Vern made the logo. It's amazing. I love it so much.
Yes, Vern did a great job.
Knocked
on
it the
logo.
fuck out of the park. I think we did mention that when we officially launched it, like, what was that, last year? 2 years ago?
I believe so. But still, Vern, you get all the credit in the world. We use
Vern's amazing.
A variation of it for every episode. For all you who don't know, different pride flags.
He's so awesome.
He is great. Fantastic.
I did not expect him to make all those different versions.
No, we were asking for one logo.
Yeah,
and
one logo. And
he's like, yo, I did a thing. Hope you don't mind. And it's like, why the fuck would we mind,
Oh, my
Vern?
God, it was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely incredible work.
So we've decided... we don't know how this is going to be cut up exactly.
Yes.
But we're just going to go month by month, talk about stuff that's been going down.
We're pulling a Stephanie Myers, and we're gonna give you the course of a few months of time, except we're going to fill it in with a few things.
Yeah, we're not just going to be sitting on the bed and there's just like a camera that's going to do like a couple 360s around us.
Yeah, we're not going to just be waiting for Edward.
So it's nothing like Twilight. Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Shouldn't have hit that weed. That was a mistake.
My brain's already fucked.
Yeah,
My brawn's fucked.
Listen, my brawn ain't doing too good over here either. Which is why I'm going to make you talk first about your Wisconsin trip.
Alrighty, so this is August of last year.
Yeah, so in August of last year, because like our last podcast came out right before you and I both took
still hope in August of 2024.
There was.
So I went on a trip with my partner, Smiles. Hello, Smiles. You might be listening to this, or you might not, because you live with me and you have to listen to me all the fucking time.
Yeah, they have to reassure you about your chest being exploding.
They got to tell me, like, Adrian, you're not fucking dying like 500 times a week.
Yeah.
So, they may not want to listen to this, but if you do, hey, Smiles. So I went out to Wisconsin, to, Crivets, I guess.
Yes, Crivets
some rural shithole. I'm going to, listen, okay. I'm going to be honest. I know there's this big push lately where it's like, oh, the noble Southern people, and like we shouldn't diss the rural people and the working class. Dude, fuck rural Americans. Like, I just got to say, not every rural American. I want to be clear. Not every rural American. Hashtag not all of them. There's people like Bo of the Fifth, column and other people who are also like rural people who are pretty awesome.
Okay.
But I'm going to be honest with you. Most of them, trash, garbage, horrible people. So we go out to Crivets, Wisconsin to go visit Smiles' family. Lovely people. They're fine. I ain't going to disrespect them too much. They were actually absolutely fine to me. They were nice, kind. This isn't about them. This is more about the town and the uncomfortable bed I had to sleep in. Not going to lie. The mattress that we got.
Fan.
Dog, that mattress was from like 1980 something. It felt like that bed felt old. That room felt older. Even though I know it got designed in like the 2000s, like the early 2000s, it did not look like it. It felt like everything was just transported from the late to mid 90s, I would say.
All right. Sounds
or
cool.
mid to late 90s.
Sounds
I should
like a
say.
good place.
And we're sleeping on this like full-size mattress, and me and my partner, we're not small. I've shrunk a bit thanks to estrogen. I'm like 5'9" now.
I have a full-size bed, and both of you would not fit on.
No,
I can guarantee.
Dude, we were like hugged together on that motherfucker. Like it was tight, so I couldn't sleep with this shit, and I can't bring my fucking bong in there. We bring some disposable vapes, which that was a fucking whole other thing. I learned about how vape pens just clog.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than when you're trying to sleep and the only source of weed you got in this room that has no fan with this 1980s ass mattress, this little ass bed in this hot ass room in Crivets, Wisconsin. It was horrible. I don't even know how else to describe it. It was horrible. Like, I told him if we ever stay there again, we need to find another place to stay. Like, if we had to go to Green Bay and drive in, I would prefer that, frankly.
I mean, you could just bring like an air mattress and a fan too, and actually bring your bong and smoke it in the fucking car.
I mean,
like
listen,
I told you.
You should, yeah, you did. But
Have
I was
bong,
worried.
Will Trevor.
It's illegal in Wisconsin, so like I didn't want to like if we got pulled over or something. 'Cause we were going in such a rural ass town. Is anything illegal in Wisconsin?
Yeah, it is. But boy, you are paranoid.
Dude, you got to remember, I started smoking in the age when it was still very illegal.
I know.
Like there's something like I had to remind Smiles because he said it too, and I said you got to remember, man. When I used to start smoking, like if you got caught with that shit, it was over. Like it was done.
It was over. Yeah,
You're
no,
done.
you're not wrong.
Because it would be on your record, and then if people saw that shit, they took that shit very.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so I admit that it's not as necessary nowadays to be this paranoid, and I have been working on it, but that's where it comes from. If anyone ever wonders why I am as paranoid as I am, I was smoking in high school and shit, and like it was back when we had to smoke out of a pen, like a physical pen that we had to turn into a pipe.
I did avoid the hoboing.
Yes,
I remember I hung out with Jake that one time, and he had a water bottle and a pen. And it was the first time I'd ever seen anybody smoke weed. I think I was like 19 years old.
A water bottle, a pen, and then fucking if you're lucky, you got like a little ratchet that you tape on to the pin, and you turn it into a makeshift bong.
Cool.
And if you're like fucking my friend Steven, you hold the lighter on the bowl too long while I'm smoking it, and then I blow all the rest of the weed out because I start vomiting into it. That was my first experience smoking out of a fucking bong.
A bong.
A bong, quote unquote.
When did you get like a proper? This is an important sidebar from Crivets.
2016, probably.
Okay.
I think so.
So like right before we started hanging out hardcore.
Yeah. It's back when you still had to call them water pipes. You couldn't call them bong.
That's
in the
right.
store.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can just say I want bong.
Yeah.
Give me that bong.
Give me that bong.
But back then, like as long as you're in a state where it's legal, mind you. But like,
yeah, of course.
Fucking for anyone who is in Europe, because I know we do have some fans in Europe. You probably do not know what I'm talking about with some of this shit because weed is very illegal in a lot of your countries.
Yeah, I know. It's keeping me locked into the United States.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that is like okay here in the United States, depending on the state you're in.
Yeah, depending on the
state.
state.
And it's one of the few. No superiority over here, folks. Ain't talking shit about no other countries currently. For raisins. But yeah, fucking so just no weed. Terrible location. It's beautiful. Not terrible location. Terrible sleeping location. Terrible room to sleep in.
Yeah.
The actual, like, place, beautiful. There's a fucking lake. It's a gorgeous lake.
I probably would have cummed everywhere.
You would have. You would have loved it.
Because
you would have actually loved it.
The water it calls.
I'm going to be honest with you. Fucking, like, Granny probably would invite you up there. She told me to call her Granny. I have not been given an actual name. So I'm just going with Granny.
All right.
Her name Granny. She nice lady, but she do watch Fox News. Oh my God, that shit was just always on in the background, and I was just like, it's not good. It's not good. Someone needs to disconnect her television.
Yeah, I'd be spending the entire day outside.
Yeah, I basically, if I was not outside, I was in the room. That was it. Like
be in the forest.
Like I would come out occasionally to interact because I didn't want to be completely fucking rude.
Of course.
But also, I was like, I can't fucking do this shit. Like, I just told Smiles, like, this is too much, dude. Like, on top of me not sleeping, like, I'm not good in other environments that is not my own or a hotel.
Yeah.
Because when I'm in a hotel, at least I'm renting that space. It's kind of mine for the time being.
Yeah.
So it's
and there's
fun.
there's a privacy and
and like it's so generic that like it doesn't feel like I'm spending time in someone else's space.
Yeah.
When I'm spending time in someone else's house, it does feel that way. Now there are some people that have that exception. Like if I slept on your floor on an air mattress, I probably wouldn't mind that much.
Sure.
It's you. We've lived together.
Yeah. You also helped me clean the entire house.
Exactly.
So you're very intimately familiar.
Exactly. But like other places, I don't know where the exits are. I don't know how to fucking get out quickly. All right. And no, I'm joking. Obviously,
See,
that's not it.
So
like
what I'm picturing too in my mind is like a horror movie cabin in the woods, like the interior including. Like that's. Am I picturing like
it's
the right?
luckily not that bad. It actually was like I'd have to see if Smiles has pictures of it that we can show you. It's a really nice cabin. It hasn't been updated in a long fucking time, but it's a nice cabin. You couldn't go on the deck because it looked like the deck was gonna fucking crumble at any second. But, like, it was nice. And it has this beautiful view of the lake from the windows. Big, beautiful windows in the back of the building. So, like, it is a beautiful place. But Crivets itself is a shithole. It's just, like, it is just not...
a shithole.
A shithole. It is not very developed. It's one of those places that you drive around, and if you're a queer person, you're like, I'm gonna die here. Like,
this is where I die.
Like, okay.
They're gonna throw me in the lake.
Okay, I was saving this one.
What lake? What was the name of the lake?
Oh shit, dude!
Was it a Great Lake or?
It wasn't a Great Lake. I would have to look it up. I don't actually know, but if you looked up Crivets Lake, it's probably fucking
Crivets,
pops up immediately.
Wisconsin. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
but anyway,
So-
you're queer and you're gonna die.
So I'm queer. I'm gonna die. I went to the Piggly Wiggly.
Oh yeah.
This is when we first got in. We haven't even stopped by the lake house yet at this point, and fucking, we stopped by the Piggly Wiggly, and dog. First off, I'm wearing trip pants, and I'm wearing a furry like tank top, and I'm wearing my flannel that I'm wearing right now, and I'm wearing a beanie. I think my purple one. So first off, my color scheme all fucked up, but that's not what's important here. I do need to get other colored flannels because this flannel don't go with shit that I have, unfortunately. I got no hats that fit this fucking flannel. Just clashes with everything. I'm wearing gray shorts with it right now. I got no fashion sense, kids.
I love you.
If they say queer people got fashion, that's not true. Innately, it's different. Every person, and I'm not one of them. I got no rhythm, got no fashion. So we pull into the Piggly Wiggly to go get stuff because we're gonna get supplies and shit like that, drinks and other shit to bring. And immediately, I'm very aware that everyone is staring at me, and I mean everyone. You would have thought I had blue fucking hair. Like in like a big like I Love Biden T-shirt on back then because it was November.
No, was it?
Sorry,
like
no,
August.
Sorry, I got fucked up.
August or July, right?
I think it was August, but it might have been July.
Okay, it was August.
It might have been late July into early August. I think.
Okay.
It might have actually even been late August because you got to remember.
I think we had our trips at the same time, so I actually think it was late August.
Yeah, late August fits.
Yeah.
Just everyone, man, is staring. First off, Piggly Wiggly, great establishment. I like the Piggly Wiggly. It was fun.
Except for the fact that it, ruined food forever. Remember?
Oh yeah, fuck.
You
Piggly
forgot about that,
Wiggly.
didn't you?
I did until you reminded me, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind. Fuck Piggly Wiggly. I'm glad you're dying, because there ain't that many Piggly Wigglies around anymore.
I know.
So
For anybody who doesn't know, you should look up the history of the Piggly Wiggly, and if you want to know why we have so much processed fucking food, it's their fucking fault.
It's their fault. Yeah,
it's their
literally,
fucking fault.
The owner of the Piggly Wiggly. It is specifically that bastard's fault.
Yeah, so just look into that.
Yeah, I take it back.
Do a Google. Do not ask ChatGPT. Google it.
Please Google it. Please don't ChatGPT it. Bing it. Anything, man.
Yahoo search it.
Like, just don't. The environment is fucked enough. You don't need to keep fucking it until there is some kind of regulations to the energy and water use that is being put into these facilities.
Stop using it,
Just
please.
don't use it. And if you have to, limit your fucking uses, please. Just limit it. Use it for fucking programming. I know programmers do use it. It's useful. But, like, don't be Googling every goddamn thing.
Stop
Please.
replacing Google with ChatGPT.
I'm not even asking you to fucking stop it completely. I'm just asking you to cut down on it a lot.
Bad for environment.
At the minimum, stop asking it questions because AI is just not good to ask questions to. It gets shit wrong all the fucking time.
It's true.
All it does is read search results online, and sometimes the search results that pop up first are what it reads, and those are wrong.
Yeah.
So you need to just be careful with that shit. You're going to get wrong information. There's already kids who are getting flunked out of college and shit because they're using it to write their papers. Just don't do it, man. Just don't.
I've heard there's talk now they're going to bring back the pen, pencil. You got to do your homework and your essays in class.
Good.
I think so, too.
Yeah, good. They should.
I think that'd be awesome.
They started doing that shit when the internet first started. There was this website that you used to be able to, like, print out homework and shit from.
Yep.
And they had to make changes in response to that, and we were not allowed to use certain resources and shit because of it. We couldn't even use Wikipedia back in the day for a long time.
Well, Wikipedia was not seen as a legitimate source when we were in high school.
It's because it's more heavily regulated now. They have more like modding moderators and shit like that
Yeah.
that are better. It is seen as more legitimate, but back in the day, no. You could not use it.
Nope.
And back in the day, that was a smart move, I think, because it was not legitimate very much. Anyone could edit it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the edits would be up for weeks at a time because there wasn't a good mod team. I know if you're a young person listening to this, you're just like, oh, what the fuck? This is bullshit. But please listen to me. Please listen to me. I'm not condescending you. I am trying to talk to you as someone who has been in your shoes before with my own thing. This bubble will blow up at some point.
Yeah.
I know it seems like this really awesome thing right now, but eventually you will come to realize that it is not as awesome as you think it is. It is, while useful, not something that needs to be in literally everything. Much like the internet, talk to any gamer who gamed before 2010, and they will tell you that the internet did not make gaming better. It made gaming fucking worse. And it's the same with AI. AI is a useful tool for certain things, but I don't think it needs to be in everything.
Yeah.
And if Lou gets power, Lou will just destroy the shit entirely.
It's true.
So, like, I am the middle ground. I'm the Bernie Sanders right now.
Yeah, you don't want, as we've talked about much. I am the negative of Donald Trump.
Yes.
Like I am the photo negative of that man.
I mean, listen, you say that.
I don't give a fuck.
You say that, but also then I talk at times where I'm just like, just round all of the Republicans up and fucking,
That's why I'm the photo negative, because Trump doesn't say shit like that.
Yeah.
Me, I dress it up.
Yeah, this is what
I
can never give the speeches.
I put a little lipstick on the pig,
I need the job in the White House that no one talks to. Like, that's the job I need. Is the one that no one's going to walk up to and ask questions to. I'm like, no, press secretary. Go talk to the press secretary. What do you do exactly? None of your fucking business. That's what I do.
You're my Kissinger. You're the vizier on my shoulder.
I would love to wear a T-shirt that just says "I'm the Kissinger." Like, I would wear a suit jacket like Elon Musk. I would wear like a business skirt and then just a T-shirt.
If we ever own a company, I'll just head it for fucking shits just so you can.
Yeah, I'm the Kissinger.
We'll actually co-own it, but we'll make it seem like that.
Because that's honestly pretty legitimate. Much like Kissinger, I'm too fucking crazy to be put in front of the cameras. I'm not the one you want in front of the cameras.
I'm too sinister.
I'm too fucking sinister. Well, then there's you, though. Hold on. I know this isn't on the thing, but we got to bring this up.
No, this is important.
After the election happened, both of us have gone through some struggles, to say the least. We don't got to go in details, because I think everyone has.
Everybody's been through the struggle.
We've all been through it, especially after January.
Yeah.
We all went through the ringer. I think everyone probably still has a day of the week where they have a moment. However, we went through some scenarios, and the shit you came up with was so sinister and evil that I said you can never work for Republicans ever.
Well, I think you remembered you told me specifically, like, turn off your phone before you fucking say shit like that.
Yeah, I said stop. Well, there was one thing you said, and then they started doing shit, and I said you need to stop. you need to stop. They're listening, and you need to stop. It was Russia. Luckily, that shit's blowing up because Russia's really hard to work with because they're terrible. But like,
see, my plans are always based on everyone acting like a rational actor, which is my folly. That is my number one folly.
The one get I've had in this whole situation is I did say that this shit was going to blow up because of incompetence. I didn't think it was going to be like this.
Like this fast.
Like this fast. I honestly thought that he was going to ride the Biden economy a little bit longer. I thought, like, that makes sense to me. And then he gets everyone on his side, and then we're fucked, right? That's bad. But that didn't happen, luckily. Thank you, Republicans. Fucking, at the minimum, you have guaranteed, even if we remain a fascist state for however many years, I will say this, you have guaranteed ideologically y'all are done ski in the future. So I'm
May not be today.
May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but y'all have basically fucked yourselves, and I'm
This is also a sidebar, but I watched Schindler's List a couple weeks ago.
You did.
And I love that fucking movie. No, I should talk. This is important.
Yeah, it's actually pointless.
This is important. So a couple things. First of all, I desperately wish that movie was more accessible.
Yeah. It's hard to get, isn't it?
And I don't mean access is like to see. It is. You cannot show that to a 25-year-old Nelk Boy listener.
Yeah.
Okay? That movie is not accessible to the large majority of the public. It's just because like a David Lynch film, like, yeah, you can go to the library and get it, but that's not
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Accessible.
Accessible in the artistic sense.
Yes. And because all right, hear me out, everybody. Schindler, he's a tech bro.
Yeah.
He literally if you transplant it to today, he's a tech bro. Maybe not like an Elon Musk, but like one of those people who's like, I just want to make money. I don't care about morals.
He was an
or
industrialist, I guess, is what they would have called
He's
him
a businessman.
Yeah.
He literally just exploited the Holocaust to make himself money. It was the only time he ever had a successful business in his entire life.
Yes.
All of his other businesses before and after failed.
Yes.
And so it's just like, I just think about like he's a war profiteer. I mean, if you want to like put like the big
and it's
the big
like,
label
yes,
on it.
he did save people, but he also exploited their labor to make himself money.
But what I love about it and why I wish it was more accessible is because you can watch. It's very slow. What I like about it too is he is not ideologically a Nazi.
No.
It's very interesting because I remember him not even being involved in the party, but that was because I was like, oh, he doesn't actually like hate people. He's just like, this is just life, and this is what is happening. So I am in this position, so I will not exploit, because like at that point exploitation sometimes, or a lot of the time I guess, would intention.
Yeah.
Insinuate intention, but like he's just living his life, and most people are just living their life.
Yeah. They have a few movies about that. Like, there's one where it's like there's these beautiful gardens in this manor, but like it's in like the shadow of like Auschwitz.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Zone of Interest.
Zone of Interest.
I still haven't seen it yet. I really want to see it.
I haven't seen it either. Hassan recommended it.
Oh yeah, it's I think it was heavily nominated that year. I don't know how many Oscars, Golden Globes, and all that it won, but yeah, it's you never see the camp. But it's one of the commanding officers. It's his family's house, which is next to it.
Yeah.
And it all takes place like there. And I'm like, oh, that's great.
And it's just like this uncomfortable thing in the background constantly.
And it's another one of those things where I'm like, that is not accessible.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
Like, to you and me, we would get that.
Yeah. But the
normies,
problem is, which we're going to get into this a little later, because I'm going to get to go on my satire rant a little later. But this is kind of in that vein where it's just like the people who are already going to agree with what Schindler's List is trying to tell you, they're the ones who can access that, but the people who need it are the ones who can't. It's not accessible.
Yeah.
And
1984 is like that as well.
Yeah, big time 1984, both the movie and the book. But what I love about that movie, though, is you can just see, especially like in the towards that last act, he slowly, it starts to dawn on him what's actually really happening. And you could see little tiny bits of empathy grow until he finally, when he's at the end of it and he's like, oh my God, I'll just, why did I keep this car? This car is 10 people. This button is 2 people. And he's like, I'll never be able to make up for this and all this stuff. And one of the people unbutton and modify a prison uniform, and he wears that out and he leaves his clothes with them. And so and I'm just like, oh, I wish this was accessible. So many people need to see this. The other thing too was I'm gonna go there, people, it's gonna happen. Just watching the imagery, I'm like, oh, I know where I've seen that from current events.
Yeah.
It the watching Palestinians with the soup pots, there are almost shots that are identical to that in Schindler's List.
I mean, you know what?
It made me so disgusted. If I wasn't already disgusted with everything that's going on
I know
with
we're
that.
I know we're not a political podcast, but
but
there's a genocide happening.
It's happening.
There's a fucking genocide happening right now.
Yeah.
Israel is committing a fucking genocide.
Yeah, we said it.
If you have a problem with that, get the fuck off this podcast. I don't want you fucking listen.
Adrian said it.
Leave.
Goodbye.
Fuck you.
Out of here.
Yeah, straight up, fuck off. Get out of here. I mean, we've talked in joking form about this shit, but we're not joking about this. This is serious.
No,
There's a fucking genocide happening.
Serious.
Fuck Israel. Fuck Netanyahu. I got no love or support for people supporting this regime right now. While I don't I want to be clear, no issues with Jewish people. If anything on you, most people who are Zionists aren't Jewish.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's Christian nationalist pieces of shit.
I guess fortunately, because Jewish people are onto them.
Yeah, most Jewish people are.
I just mean
this.
it's unfortunate that people are exploiting it.
Exactly.
I guess people outside of.
Exactly. I wanted to make that caveat so it's clear.
Yeah, because people
they'll
people like to clip and chimp.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, you hate no.
I
have no issues with Jewish people because most Jewish people got an issue with this shit.
Yep.
Most Jewish people aren't Ethan Klein. All right, I think we can end that there, but I just fuck y'all over there in Israel doing that shit. Fuck you. I hope you pay for this dearly in the future. That's it. All right.
With jail time.
And
proper punishment that is not violent.
This is not violent at all.
So you went to Crivets
I went
last
to Crivets last year. Classic, awesome, fucking straight turn into something serious. Back to Crivets. So Crivets. Like, it was just, there was Trump flags everywhere.
Oh, so we're not going to go back, actually. That's how we got on this.
Yeah. That's kind of, honestly, it's actually kind of, you know,
it's just, we can't avoid it. Like, I'm sorry.
We can't. We initially were like, we're going to try to, we can't. Yeah. It's impossible because it's everywhere. Yeah. It's in everything now.
Especially since we're queer.
Yeah, we're queer.
It directly affects us.
And everywhere.
Yeah, so it's like.
Yeah. Sorry if you're not a political person. Don't care. Life is political now. Everything is political now.
I wish it wasn't.
We
don't like it.
We're not
like fans either.
Listen, we hope to one day just be
where
the silly.
Just simmers down.
Yes, where we're just the silly queer podcast again. We don't even got to mention shit like Israel, genocide, fucking the president. Like, you know, it'd be fantastic. But we live in 2025 with all of you. We're here with you guys.
We're here.
We're going through it too.
We're queer.
Get used to it.
Yay.
Yay.
Trump flags everywhere.
Trump flags everywhere in Crivets. Just not great people, man. I'm not gonna say there are no great people in Crivets, but like everyone I ran into just had a scowl on their face, and I'm sure this is them looking at me. And wondering if me and Smiles were queer. Smiles wearing like a rainbow fucking furry shirt. I'm wearing like a trans furry shirt, I think. No, I don't even think I wore my trans furry shirt then. Because I think I knew better. I think I wore a different furry shirt and they still gave me weird fucking looks.
I like how if there's a scale of 1 to 10 to know better, where you completely know better and you're dressed like the most Norman humans ever, you're like, I knew better. That sounds like you knew better and you just stopped at like step 2 of that.
Yes. I knew better. I knew well enough that I probably should not wear my trans flag to go meet Smile's parents and grandmother in a rural-ass Wisconsin town. But I also was like, you know what? Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. You know, give a little bit of grace and shit like... No, don't give a little bit of grace. Not in the fucking rural-ass areas,
well,
dog.
you know my saying, turning the only cheek only gets it spanked.
Yeah, and I got spanked. So, at one point, we go out to eat at this restaurant. Like one of the only restaurants in town.
I remember this.
I don't even know what it was called. I would shame it if I did. This fucking place, this shithole sham of a Wisconsin restaurant. So what is Wisconsin known for, Lou?
Cheese.
Yeah. They make a lot of it. So I order a turkey club sandwich. Now, turkey clubs traditionally come with fucking cheese on them.
Yeah.
All right? Almost always. I don't think I've ever been somewhere where it didn't have it on there. And if it doesn't have it on there, usually it allows you to like add it as an option. But there's nothing stating anything about adding it extra or anything on the menu, nowhere. Dog, nothing had cheese on it. Burgers didn't come with cheese. Like, the fucking sandwich didn't come with cheese. I'm surprised the pizza came with cheese. We didn't even order pizza, but I'm surprised that fucking had cheese on it. Yeah. This place was so goddamn stingy with the fucking cheese. Why the fuck? Like... I live in America, man. All right? If you're from a different country, I don't know how applicable this is, but here in America, everything has cheese on it. Yeah. Just about.
Yeah.
Except for the things that say they don't have cheese on them.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about this? I'm correct.
As someone who can't have cheese, yes, cheese is an everything.
And I know, I apologize. It's horrible.
Oh.
But like...
I don't even remember what it tastes like. It's been so long.
That's honestly for the better?
Yeah.
I'm like that with some things, too. I'm just like, I just want to forget what it tastes like.
I couldn't tell you what milk tastes like. Yeah. It's been over 10 years since I've had it.
I can still technically have milk. I just try not to have too much of it when I do.
Oh, we'll get into that later.
Yeah,
you got a story about that.
Oh, I do have a story about that. So, yeah, I get this fucking cheeseless turkey club, and there's none of the staff's really polite. Like, everyone's just kind of like staring occasionally at us and shit like that, because I guess we're just two masculine-looking people. Which I wouldn't.
Was
even
it just you two who were
there?
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure if you were with his family or not.
These faggots are out of date. Like, like I imagine that's what they were thinking. These two queers, these two furry queers.
Nobody in that entire town knows what the fuck a furry is.
Listen, if they do know what a furry is, they think that we're shitting in litter boxes. All right.
That's right.
Oh, they're gonna shit in a litter box. Here we go.
God.
Like, honestly, like. These people looked like that. These people looked a few chromosomes fucking...
You doing a little redneck phrenology over there?
Yeah, a few extra chromosomes, to say the least. Like, most of these people who lived in Crivets. Like, I'm just saying, like...
They're packing an extra in their deck. They're not missing any. They're packing an extra in their deck.
Packing an extra. They
got 2 Joker cards.
I would not go back to Crivets, most likely. Like... If I did, it would be for the lake house because the lake house was very lovely. I probably would not visit town. I probably would not leave the car. I probably would not want to be seen in the car even. I'd probably have to hide as we were passing through. I don't want to be around that town. And it's not because I think I'm going to die. I just don't want to be associated with it. I had good donuts in the Piggly Wiggly, but honestly, Pete's has better. I have a Pete's Fresh Marketplace not too far from where I live, and they have better donuts. They're fresher. So fuck you.
I miss donuts.
Yeah, and Pete's didn't destroy goddamn food in this country, Piggly Wiggly.
Little Debbie started making old fashions, and now those are in boxes, like the donut sticks, but they're old fashions, and I'm so fucking pissed. I'm pissed, Adrian. You know how pissed I am? Do you know how fat I would be if I could actually eat food?
I always wonder if there's gonna be a day where
which is
suddenly,
not bad.
Suddenly your body
care.
is able to handle some of that. And I'm just like, how would Lou react if the doctor's like, you're good, you can have all this now. You took a pill, it's fine.
Honestly, I don't think
if you had one day, okay,
I got a freebie, like a magic freebie.
You get a pill, and the doctor's like, one day.
Well, and what would I eat?
You can eat whatever. You will not pay back for it.
Okay,
you will not have gastric issues tomorrow for this.
Or for the next 6 months.
Yeah, you won't have to suffer.
Well, I'm ordering an Emo's pizza and I'm getting some garlic bread. That's number one.
Yeah. Now, would you get just garlic bread or cheesy garlic bread if you could have the cheesy garlic bread?
No, I don't like the cheesy garlic bread.
Oh, fair. See, I've always been a big fan of cheesy garlic bread.
Garlic.
I'm a hoe for cheese, though.
The thing is I'm going to the store and buying every brand of garlic bread, and
You're fucking I'm spending a whole day.
My foot is on the gas.
30 pounds.
My foot is on the ground of the pedal is to the complete metal. It's I punch through the car and because I'm trying to get to fucking Little Caesars to get those fucking crazy bread.
Oh, that crazy bread.
Adrian would eat so much bread. I would eat fucking Cheez-Its and goldfish.
Specifically the Aldi's Cheez-Its, right? I feel like those were your favorites.
No.
Oh, that might just be Smiles then.
No, I like me a slightly burnt brand name Cheez-It.
That's fair. I like Cheez-Its the best.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Those are so good.
Ruffles sour cream and onion chips. I miss food. I hate my body.
You could probably have. Oh no, because
they have
sour
milk.
cream. Damn
they
it!
have
Yeah,
milk.
I was about to say, well, the chip, but never mind. That's not the problem.
Nope, it's the milk.
Yeah.
My body doesn't like potato chips anyway. I can't even have them.
It's terrible.
And I had to stop eating the barbecue Fritos because my LDL cholesterol was too
Damn it.
high.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, it's fine now. They're like $5 a bag. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're
it's crazy.
They're expensive as fuck right now.
I've just been getting all these snacks because they're cheap still.
Yeah. I mean, I get the Walmart brand of everything.
Yeah. Aldi's is incentivized to keep their shit as cheap as they can afford to keep it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that'll last, but for the time
We'll
being,
see.
Aldi's is still kind of holding
So do they
strong.
only have a Piggly Wiggly up there?
Basically, yeah. Maybe there was a Walmart if you fucking dug far enough, but I can't imagine the type of people that would be at fucking Walmart out there.
I don't even know if the town would be big enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Crivets was pretty small.
There
was probably 1,500 people in that
Oh,
part of town,
definitely
man.
not then. They definitely don't have a fucking Walmart.
There was really just that strip, and the businesses was it was a Piggly Wiggly. There was a restaurant. There was maybe 2 gas stations. There wasn't a lot. I'm sure there was more than that I'm describing, but there really wasn't a lot of shit there.
Did anything else happen when you guys stopped and ate, or was it just everybody was staring at you and it was weird?
It's mostly just everyone staring at us and being fucking weird. Yeah, everyone just they always talk about oh yeah, rural people, they got hospitality. The fuck they do?
In the South, maybe.
Yeah, maybe in the South if they don't think you're fucking queer or a minority and they turn you into a fucking lamp. Depending on where you're at in the South, obviously. But I don't trust Southerners either, frankly, anymore.
You are the most paranoid parrot.
It's not about paranoia, man. It's not about. What has Southerners given me a reason to trust them for?
I'm gonna die.
Think about it. First, the Civil War happens. All right, slavery. The Civil War.
Remember, Adrian. In the Civil War, the South had vampires. And they still.
They still got their asses. Listen, I've seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This is true. This is a fact. All right, John Wilkes Booth, vampire. It's just a fact. Kids, go watch it. That movie.
You know what's really bad? There is a chance, in 200 years, that people think that's fact. There's a chance.
I hope not.
I don't think so. But
ChatGPT is gonna start telling people yes, Abraham Lincoln was in fact a vampire hunter.
Remember what I told you about that sci-fi idea?
Yeah. Listen, guys, I need you to stop racing towards turning us into Wall-E, please. Don't be turning us
The
into
apocalypse
Wall-E.
isn't cool.
Wall-E warned us about. Yeah, we need to make non-apocalyptic media cool again. Like
Yeah.
#make non-apocalyptic media cool again. I'm co-opting your bullshit. You fucking fascist fucks. You want to co-op my bullshit? I'm gonna co-op your bullshit
Listen,
right back.
man, you won't get to be the doof warrior, man. I don't want no Mad Max, dude.
No. Like, we were talking before this, and it's like, we're talking about rich people in vaults and shit like that. And I was just like, the second those motherfuckers go in their vaults, we're going to find them air tubes. Because they got air tubes. And
Poop in the air tube?
Yeah, well, they'll say,
pooping in the air
there's
tubes.
always like, oh, it's tamper-proof. There ain't shit that's tamper-proof, all right? There ain't nothing in this existence that's tamper-proof. That's just something they tell rich people to make them feel better. I could cut through that motherfucking pipe. If the top is tamper-proof, I'll cut through it with a saw, and then I'll shit down it, and then you're breathing poo. And then how are you going to feel about that, rich people? And then guess what? We're going to seal them doors fucking shut. You fucking better hope there's an actual apocalypse. I'm hoping there won't be. I hope you just go in there and you fuck yourselves. I'm looking at myself. I'm intensely staring at myself, looking like a fucking loon. Like happy that I don't
Is
have.
Adrian like having a fucking spaz attack?
I just like caught my reflection. I was like, I look like a crazy person. I was like,
You look like you're about to Alex Jones.
have you seen Meat Canyon's most recent video about?
No.
Okay. They have this video. Then I look kind of like that guy.
Okay.
Fucking, I wish I could remember his name. He's the guy who was against Don't Stop.
Oh, the pirate software guy?
Yeah, Pirate Software. Thank you. I'm gonna say
He's a hot topic right now.
He is. He continues to make himself one. He could just shut the fuck up. You know, there is a quality.
It costs nothing to shut the fuck up.
There's this quality that we need to bring back in society called shutting the fuck up.
Shame.
Shame.
We
do need to bring shame back, dude.
Hashtag bring shame back.
Dude, both of us were like, shame don't work. No, you know what? Maybe it did if done right.
Public shaming, when people do fucked up shit, that's good.
Yeah, we needed to bring it back. Bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Done with this shit. I am happy to see the censoring shit has gotten a lot of public shame.
Yeah, which is good.
Hope that continues. We're not even going to go into that because we have so many fucking topics.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so it's been 45 minutes and we have not marked off a single fucking topic.
Fantastic.
I told you this was going to be like a 6-hour episode.
Crivets is basically done. Like, I don't even got a lot to say. Like, we had corn on the cob for dinner one night.
You had to sleep in the horrible bed.
I had to sleep in the horrible fucking bed. His family was nice. Like, you know, no disrespect to his family. As much as I'm shitting on the bed in the town, like, it's not like his family built the fucking town or made the bed. So,
no,
you know.
they did. They worked in the mattress factory.
Oh, shit. The Crivets Mattress Factory. No wonder the town went to shit.
Crivets used to be a huge town.
Yeah, it was a booming town in the
yeah.
1980s, and then fucking the Crivets Mattress Factory shut down. I wonder why. This fucking shit. Big Mattress fucking shut that shit down as soon as they could.
We got a big mattress now. We got big lampshade. We got a lot of big companies.
I mean, listen,
town.
we're in the right time. We're in the right time here for it. All right. Fucking people are racing towards moving into cyberpunk, despite the fact that every cyberpunk media is like, no, don't do this. So Crivets sucked. Yeah, the vacation wasn't the worst in the world.
Yeah.
But I would not choose to repeat it. If I could go back in time, like, I had a breakdown because I couldn't go to sleep like one night.
Oh yeah.
And then Smiles fucking had a breakdown because he felt bad that I was having a breakdown, and then I snapped out of my breakdown to pull him out of his breakdown because I just can't. I can do that.
Sounds like a lot of things were breaking down.
A lot of things were breaking
Let's break it down.
including my sanity. But yeah, eventually we got to leave. We were only there for like 2 days, I think. Luckily, it felt like a millennia, dog. We were there for like a weekend. It felt like it was forever.
Yeah.
Like, we only slept there 2 nights.
That's
Might
crazy.
as well have been 20 years. I contemplated telling him we need to leave today. Like, Lou, I was so close to just being like, we're done.
Pack everything up.
Yeah, I'm going to have
It's 2
Lou
in the
call
morning.
and say there's an emergency and I have to return. Like, it's fucking, I'm going to have Lou call and be as dramatic as Lou can be, as loud as possible so they believe it, and then I'm gone. I'll take an Uber out here if I have to take an Uber out of here, and I'll charge your card because I don't have money myself right now. But so I wouldn't actually do that. So there you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah,
That's my vacation trip was
Yeah, tell me about your vacation
yeah,
trip. It seems
was
like it's much better. Yeah.
Yeah, so this was like a year ago now. I was hoping to actually like go back this year, maybe in the late fall that'll be possible, but we'll see. I went to the Lake of the Ozarks. And solo tripping it.
Yeah. It was your first solo trip, really, wasn't it?
Yes, first solo vacation. It was amazing. Amazing. I hiked at Tonka State Park.
I like that name, Tonka State Park.
H-A space H-A Tonka T-O-N-K-A.
Such a strange name.
Yeah,
for
I think
a state park.
I think it's the name of the natives, like the native tribe.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, that makes
there's
more
like a lot of
sense.
like ruins, caves, stuff like that.
Oh.
I went mini golfing. I went to the arcade. I went to a bar not to drink. It was late and I wanted food, but they'd already closed the kitchen. So then I had to awkwardly drink soda for like an hour. And then the cook came out and then he started flirting with me. And he was like in his 60s and he's asking me if I smoke spliffs. And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get fucking roofied.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not
So I
hungry
literally looked at my phone and luckily there was a text message from you and I'm like, oh man, my friend's back at the place. I gotta go catch up with him. Bye.
Yep.
Pew! Got the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna go eat out of the vending machine. Fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
good.
I had food at the house. I just didn't want to go back to the house
Yeah.
yet. Or like I was staying at a condo, which was the pictures which you've seen. It was perfect.
It's beautiful.
I got there right at sunset, and like you open the door, and it's a full windowed area, and it's just right at the sunset. And I'm like, oh my god.
You had a non-1980s bed to sleep on.
Yes. The bed was actually quite comfortable. It was really funny because the place that I rented had 2 bedrooms, which I didn't realize. So there was just like an extra bed.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, and so I tested each bed. I liked the one I slept on first. I actually slept on the couch one of the nights because I was just up watching TV. But Adrian, I went hiking. I guess you know what? I guess I haven't talked too much about how that's like my thing.
That's like become your thing, yeah.
Yeah, I like every weekend. This is actually the first weekend in like over a year that I
think
haven't.
you mentioned like in the last episode because you talked about maybe it was the episode before the last episode because you talked about the breakup.
That's right. Yeah. That's true.
So
yeah.
I know that came in like after the breakup.
Yes,
but
that was my solution to not falling into the pit.
But you've like really ramped up.
Yes, I hike every weekend. Like this weekend, I think will be the first one in over a year that I haven't gone out. I just the woods they call.
And the water.
The water when it's raining, as long as it's not thunderstorming or super windy, I'm out there. Snow hikes, the best hikes. Worst hikes are actually right now because everything's fucking overgrown. There are ticks everywhere. Bugs are buzzing in my ears and deer flies are dive bombing me.
Yeah, I imagine winter is nice because it's like, quiet.
It is so
like deathly quiet.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I always love taking walks in the winter for that reason.
I will talk a little bit later about a couple of hikes I did in the fall that were wonderful, but I'm going to tell the story of 3 near-death experiences that I've had hiking. I'm going to tell the first 2 now and save another one for later.
Okay.
So,
Tell us about your near death.
okay, so originally I was only planning to stay there like Friday night, all day Saturday, and leaving Sunday. And it had rained Saturday the day I had originally planned to go hike. So I decided to just stay an extra day because I was having such a good time. And so I wound up hiking on the Sunday. This will become important later, but this day was the hottest, what would wind up being the hottest day of the year. It was 104 degrees. So I'm the type of person, I do evening hikes, mostly because I can't get my ass in gear until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. So you go late afternoon into evening?
Yeah, usually. Usually around, like, in the summer, usually like 4. Well, this time, I actually managed to get up fairly early, so I got out there at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Went down to the spring. It was very quiet, very beautiful, lots of ducks. And right next to that is the Tonka Island.
You do love ducks now and waterfowl?
I fucking love my waterfowl. Oh, they drained the Benton Park Lake. 'Cause there's a... Oh, I do have to tell you this. I have to sidebar into this. I have to tell you this. You want to know why St. Louis, everything is like the roads and everything is so shitty? Did you know St. Louis is built on top of a cave system? There's a sinkhole under Benton Park because there's a cave and it has been slowly draining the lake, so they've decided just to completely drain it and fix it. But that's why sinkholes keep opening up everywhere because there's a cave system under St. Louis.
Why? Why the fuck did we build St. Louis here? Why? I will never understand why things were built the way they were built. Here I am in Chicago.
Where everything makes sense.
Where Literally. And I'm sure there are some old people who were in Chicago like 40 years ago who were like, oh my God, Chicago. They still think Al Capone's alive or some shit. But Chicago has really changed in the last 10 years, especially since Pritzker became our governor. It's fantastic. It's great. The streets make sense. It's easy to fucking navigate. And there's no goddamn sinkholes underneath us. Thank Christ. Why the fuck? Why? There's a cave here. I know. We'll build our city right on top of this shit. I'm sure this will never come back to bite. No wonder St. Louis is such an underdeveloped shithole. And I say this as someone who was born and raised in St. Louis, and I love St. Louis. But goddamn, St. Louis.
It's a shithole.
You are embarrassing.
Yeah. I
don't like telling people I'm from you. At this point, I'm just like, I'm a Chicagoan.
Why do you think James Gunn and John Goodman never say anything like where they're from?
Yeah.
Why nobody ever redevelops? They don't want anybody to be. Nobody wants to be associated with St. Louis.
No. Like, can we just build a new St. Louis, like, in another location?
Oh, by the way, you know that hospital that I'm near, the St. Alexis?
Yeah.
There was a huge news story on it because apparently there's some kind of gang situation running out of there. There's like a couple rival gangs that are living in the hospital.
God, what the fuck?
Well, somebody bashed through the gates like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And because it used to not be a through street. And I'm like, oh, I guess it's a through street now because somebody bashed through. But I was watching a news story.
That's fucking wild, dude.
Yes, because they're trying to get. The problem is the property is so devalued in St. Louis. All these people keep trying to sell their properties, but nobody buys them.
Yeah.
And then by the time they get bought, there's so much money that has to be poured into them. They can't actually finish any of the projects.
The Millennium Hotel's like that. It's
Yep.
been sitting for. I think it finally got bought.
It did,
and they're finally
very
working
recently,
on
yes.
it. But like the Millennium Hotel, for anyone who doesn't know, it was this hotel that had this rotating restaurant on top of it.
Yep.
And it was like a landmark in St. Louis for a really long time. It was considered like a big deal in our skyline. And it's been vacant for like decades at this point.
Very long.
And that's a big problem in St. Louis. There is no real investment
The
in our
AT&T
city.
building, the old AT&T building's been vacant. They finally did make a sale on it. They had sold it a few years ago, but nothing ever happened, so they sold it again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's really
sad.
sad. Like, I would love to see St. Louis actually become something worthwhile, but it's really hard when no one wants to invest in it because St. Louis doesn't protect its shit.
Nope.
It doesn't, value its area at all. It doesn't take care of its areas.
Doesn't care about its people.
There's multiple streets, yeah. And that's why people break shit, by the way.
Yep.
The city doesn't give a fuck about you, so why would you care about the city?
Yep.
Out here, the state and the city actually do take care of people, and people take care of the city back.
Yep.
The streets are pretty fucking clean in Chicago, man. Shockingly enough.
It is shocking to me how clean it is here compared to St. Louis. Adrian, trash lines our fucking streets. Yeah. I'm not kidding.
No, I believe that. Which it didn't used to be that way.
No, it didn't because, even when I used to go down there, even in places like Forest Park, I told you, somebody got attacked by some dogs.
Yeah. Forest Park used to not be that way.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna keep getting worse.
I have several stories about that, but not down at the lake.
Yes, down at the lake.
It got distracted by the waterfowl. Yes, lots of cute duckies. So after I go through the spring, I go over to the island. Haha, Tonka Island. Get it together, Lou. All right. So I'm hiking along, and I've only been hiking for 2 months, 2.5 months or so, and so I'm fairly good, but there's always room to learn.
It's still a little green, still kind of working out.
Yeah,
the kinks.
a little bit. So I'm going on the backside of the island where the spring and the lake meet. And there are signs everywhere. Do not enter the water. Danger. Undertow currents. All this shit. And I happen upon two, I'm going to assume early 20s people, and they were drunk. And they were literally where the spring meets the fucking lake in the most dangerous spot you can be in. And they're just laughing and giggling, and they're all over each other. There's a chick and a dude. And, then I, get in a conversation with them. I was like, you guys, you got to be careful. He's like, yeah, I know, man. I think I just cut my foot. And I'm like, yeah, man, you should probably, get out, check that out.
Lou, how does it feel to know you had the last conversation that anyone ever had with those people?
I don't know if that wound up happening.
Yeah.
But
no one does. They were swept away by the no, I'm joking.
So this is what happens when you have social anxiety. So I have this conversation with them, all right, well, I'm going to head that away. So I had seen on my little GPS boy, it said Island Cave. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. It's right down here. I'm walking. And then I realize I'm like, oh, I think the trail's done. I think the trail has ended. Well, I don't want to turn around and it be awkward and weird. And I'm looking around. So I have depth perception issues. Sometimes I think things are further away than they actually are and vice versa. And sometimes I will think steeper things are actually more flat, or flat things, depending on how it looks, can look steep to me. So the way that this looked at the end of the trail area, it looked like there was just like kind of a high incline little path. It looked like people had walked there.
Because like you, they probably did at one point, getting lost.
So I'm like, well, I don't want to go turn around and it be awkward and weird. Because they're probably waiting for me to leave so they can fuck. And so I'm like, well, I'll just go up here. You know, it's fine. Even if it's a little bit off I can see that the rest of the path is right on the other side here.
Yeah.
I get about halfway up when I realize that I am scaling the back of the cave wall and I am going 90-degree vertical.
I cannot imagine the moment you realize that.
And I did the classic thing of where I look behind me and I'm like, welp, it's either I continue going up or I'm going to die, I guess. So, of course, I'm like having a panic attack, but I keep telling myself.
Could you not have come back down?
The way that I was climbing up, it was not safe for me to climb down backwards because I was...
And you wouldn't have been able to turn around and go down the other way.
It was not going to be possible.
It was 90 degrees. You were like literally climbing.
I was climbing basically a vertical, but also I had my walking stick with me, and it just wasn't feasible with how everything was. It wouldn't have been safe. I would have wound up hurting myself probably.
The fact that you climb, no rope, by the way, no climbing equipment.
It's also important to remember that I'm also high, so I'm aware of that. So I'm like, I have to keep moving forward because, you know,
the beauty of being high. Yeah.
So I'm having a panic attack. And I'm like saying like out loud to myself, I'm like, no, you have to keep going. You have to keep going or you're going to die. You have to keep going or you're going to die. Yeah. And I get to the top of the rock. There's a big rock up there. And high is incomparable. It's fantastic. It's probably not going to cause a problem later in my life. Anyway, so I get up there and I realize, so there's this little sign that says, I like climb up like almost right next to it. And it says, cave entrance only by permit, only allowed by permit. So I technically wasn't supposed to be where I was.
Yeah.
But I get back on the path and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I almost died. It's fine. I'm going to go back to the car and have lunch, rehydrate. You know,
I survived.
Yeah, I survived.
No more near-death incidents will happen today, surely.
Get back.
So how did your walk back go?
Fine. The walk back was fine. Get back to the car. Everything's good. I hang out in the car probably for about an hour, a little over an hour. I run into some Japanese students, and I teach them about bug spray because they didn't know about mosquitoes. That was really cool. I ran into them a couple more times, and they seemed, I don't think they were prepared for how hot it was.
Yeah, I could see that.
They were well covered, though. I will give them that. Big hats, all the like long sleeves, long pants. So I was like, well, at least they're not going to get sunburned.
I know Japan is like a tropical environment, but I don't know if it gets as hot as like, I don't know like Japan's climate very well. I know in certain parts of the country it snows.
Sure.
In other parts it's very warm. So it's just
I don't know
I don't know Japan
the
very
distribution of like how that works. But anyway, so that was really cool to run into some people, you know. Different place. They were here to see the ruins because the other side of where I was, there was like the old tower and some other stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is where I was going to go next. So the thing is about that area is there's a ton of interconnecting trails. So I hop back on the trail. I'm good to go. I'm rehydrated. I've eaten. I'm good to go. It's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We are approaching the hottest part of the day. I usually don't do this. I usually plan ahead. But I was just like, you know what? Whenever there's another trail, fuck it. I'm just going to go on it and see what happens.
I'm just going to Doug Kenny this shit and
I'm
just
going to fucking see what happens, man.
I'm just going to roll the dice here.
At a point while I was going around all these different, before I was going to head up to the tower, because that's where I was going to stop, I was wearing a cotton shirt. It's my yellow Ween shirt. And I got tired of wearing this nasty wet rag. Yeah. So I do the thing that you are not supposed to do, and I took off my shirt. I stuffed it in my bag, and I continued to hike in just my sports bra and my pants. And I was actually wearing shorts at the time.
Do you want to explain to the audience why you're not supposed to do that?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that because you want to keep, first of all, you want to keep your body protected, as much of your body protected from the sun as you can. Yeah. But also it's good, like, for air, like, your shirt being wet while uncomfortable is good because anytime there's, like, airflow or a breeze, it can cool your body. Yeah. And if you don't have anything to keep, like, your sweat, you know, like, so your body can cool properly, the sweat will just evaporate off your body and then your body won't cool.
Yeah. The whole thing with the sweat is that it's sweating to help cool your body down.
Yeah.
And you kind of need that extra little bit because otherwise eventually you will stop sweating, and when you stop sweating you are fucked. It's dangerous. You're not fucked, but like it's dangerous. That is when shit gets very dangerous, when you stop sweating.
Yes, that is correct, Adrian. So so I get back on the main path. I'm like, all right, I'll head to the, I'm getting kind of tired. I'll head to the thing. It was only like a 20-minute hike up to the tower, and then it was only going to be a 40-minute hike back to the car from there. I'm like, easy. I've still got 2 hours until sunset. No problem.
It's fine.
Well, social anxiety has come back to bite me. So I get all the way to the tower, and there's like nobody around because it's like it's about 5-ish o'clock a little bit after 5 in the afternoon. But where like the big part of the ruins was, and there was like stuff to like read. There were 2 teenagers, like a borderline getting ready to fuck on a bench.
Why is everyone going to this national park on the hottest day of the year to fuck?
It's a state park, but
Or sorry, a state park to go fuck. Like, why is everyone like? Is that a thing? Do people go fuck in state parks? Am I learning something today? I'm asexual, so I don't know if this is true or not. I'm asking here. I'm just tossing out questions.
People go to the woods and they fuck sometimes, Adrian. That happens.
Why? See, when I was younger, and I
it's
had
naughty. I don't know.
Well, see, when I was younger, I fucked in the woods because I was gay, and it's the 2000s, and so like, you go fuck in the woods because you can't fuck anywhere else. You get caught.
I don't know, man.
It's back in my day.
Maybe their parents were like Catholic or something,
Oh, that's fair.
and like they
Maybe their parents were gay, and they wanted them to be gay, and they were very mad they were straight.
yeah, that's probably it. That's
probably
the
it.
most
That's
likely scenario.
Super
actually.
believable.
Yes. So
Super believable.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna quick go around. Fuck it, I'll just walk around. But then I notice that there's this little trail. It's not on my GPS, but it's marked. But the state park has a little sign that says Lakeside Trail, and it has like a little yellow. They're marked with yellows. Oh, okay, cool. You know what? I'll just go down the Lakeside Trail, eat the rest of the snacks that I got. Drink. They'll be done. They'll be done by the time I get back up here. It'll be fine.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it says it's only a quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
Just a quarter of a mile.
Yeah. How'd you fuck yourself?
So I'm walking down. I'm walking down the trail, and as I'm like, because it is descending.
Yeah.
And I say out loud, "Ho, this is gonna suck coming back up." I say that out loud. Swear on my own life.
At any point where you said that, you could have turned around and just went back up and said, because I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is the difference between you and me, the willpower thing is like, I look at that and I'm like, hey, fuck this trail. I'll come back another day. It's not today.
I have the mentality of if I want to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'll just deal with it.
That honestly is a cool attitude to have. I think that, generally speaking, it can be a good attitude.
Well, Adrian, we're about to learn why it's not always the best attitude. So, okay. So another flaw in the machine here of my trip down to the Lake of the Ozarks. See, because I neither own a boat or know anyone who owns a boat, and I do not drink alcohol, I do not realize until I am until drunk people on a boat are right in front of me.
Yeah.
Which is the main reason why most people go there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone who wants to go on a boat who doesn't drink. Like, fucking, that's usually why I do not go on
Am I the
boats
only
now.
person who doesn't drink that wants a boat?
I mean, I like going on boats too, I guess.
I must have boat.
Because I do like the water when I'm there with safe people and I'm not going to drown.
Yeah. So I go down. I get all the way down to the end of the Lakeside Trail, and there's this little dock. It's got like a couple slots for boats and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's very cute. It was in like this cove area. Now, there are no boats parked there. However, a bit further away, there are 3 different boats that are spaced out far enough from each other where they probably can't hear each other, but because of the way their boats are facing, all of the noise is coming directly at me.
Yeah, that noise will cut right over that lake, dude.
And so I'm hearing 3 drunk dance parties at the same time. I'm hot. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to, drink so I have enough water to get back. The portion of water that I know I can drink right now, I'm going to eat the rest of my snacks. And I'm just going to I only stay down there for about 10 minutes as opposed to like the 30 minutes I'd originally planned. So I start heading back up. Now, I have solved this problem. This was an issue I had when I hiked last summer. Because I'm a little puss. When something at a certain, what I call thick buzziness frequency, I involuntarily run because it frightens me.
I can confirm this. I used to go on walks with you.
Yes, it is. I don't like. This particular time, it happened. Something buzzed by my ear while I get ready to get back up on the trail, and I start running.
Up an incline.
I run up an incline in 104-degree heat with no shirt, just my sports bra and shorts on.
Oh no.
And I don't run very far before my body's like, you have to stop. You're going to vomit right now.
Yeah.
So I'm the type, I can talk myself out of vomiting.
I've also witnessed this.
I managed. I'm like, I stopped and I'm like, I like kind of lean on my walking stick and I'm like, no, you're not doing it. We're not doing this. This is not happening right now. Talk myself out of it. I'm good. I lean on my knees because I'm getting ready to start walking. And I just so happen to look like at my like stomach, look down. There is actively like a hornet type bug trying to get into my pants.
What is this, fucking B movie? What the fuck?
So I immediately punch myself in the crotch stomach area and I sprint up the incline. Okay? I don't get very far before my body's like, sorry, buddy, wrong move. And I fall to my knees and start vomiting what is left in my stomach.
Oh my God.
And I lay down in the dirt and it suddenly occurs to me, oh, am I having a heat stroke? They tell you look for these signs on the news.
You were a fucking runner. You were a runner.
I did. I used to run in very hot conditions.
You used to run. How do you not know? Like, Lou, I am one of the most inactive motherfuckers ever. And I know this. When I go outside, I know this. And I don't, like, I'm not going to say I never go outside. Like, I do go outside to walk and shit, but it's like, not as often as you.
I'm not saying it was the right move, okay?
I find it like actually like kind of like endearing in a way because I know you and I know how you are, and obviously you've learned from it and you've adjusted it. But it's so just funny that whole sequence of events took place. The fact you punch yourself in the fucking clit to get rid of a bee or a wasp or whatever.
Well, dude, I was just like, need to punch it.
Like, it's either this or it gets in my fucking pants.
Well, it was just like, I'd rather it sting my fist than my pussy. So it's just like.
You know what? That is fair.
Even if it is my jerk off hand, I'll figure it out, all right? All right?
I'll fucking practice with my other hand. Fuck
yeah,
it.
I got toys. I can figure it out, all right?
Well,
this is the 21st fucking century, all right? It's Buck Rogers over
like,
here.
Getting like one of those like inflatable like fucking hand things and just using that.
All right, so I resign myself and I just lay down in the dirt. Yeah. I'm like, fuck it.
Vomit everywhere.
There wasn't a lot of vomit. It was mostly water that tasted like fruit snacks. So after a few minutes, I start to get attacked by mosquitoes. So I have to get up. Yeah. This happened to me in an earlier hiking scenario. I don't remember if I talked about it. I'm so glad that no one was around because I sounded like a wounded animal. Because the thing is, so when I have my body will get to a point where it is completely spent. And the only way that I can continue to move is if I scream or I will collapse. So I am with my walking stick, leaning on it, going up this incline, just going, ah! Ah!
I wonder if this is like the same principle that boxers have when they go, yeah, ha.
Possibly.
And just like I'm wondering if like that's it. Just like I gotta will myself.
I can literally feel like if I don't, it's this thing where it feels like my brain's gonna shut off if I don't continually scream. It feels like I'm gonna fall asleep.
Because you're so exhausted.
And so I get up back to the paved path. I try to sit down on a bench, but it's still in the shade. So immediately I get attacked by a bajillion mosquitoes. So I know that mosquitoes don't like the sunlight. So I go out to this big paved area where the sun, there's just no shade, just directly beating on it. And I go and I just lay in the sun. I'm probably laying there for about 20 minutes. It was a long time. Nobody came by?
I was going to say, I'm just
nobody asked questions.
Someone come by and be like, oh my God, someone's dead.
I was just like, if anybody comes by, I'll just be like, I'm good, just tired, I'm on it, it's fine, don't call nobody. It was the first time where I was like, should I call someone? Am I supposed to call someone? What do I want to call? What do I do? And I'm like, I guess I just die.
And there's like a forest ranger's number, isn't there? And you can call?
Yeah, there is. I know now what to do. I know the steps to take now.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Just the fact, you have two in the same fucking day.
Listen, so, that time goes by. I get back up. It's about 45 minutes of sunset, and I know I got about 45. It's 45 minutes of sunset. I know I got a 40-minute hike back to the car. Let's do this. I was out of that fucking park driving away for that sunset.
Good shit. How you willed yourself to have the energy to be able to do that. I mean, you got to at that point, right? You have no choice, but it's just like, Goddamn, Lou.
Well, the story's only good if I drive way before sunset.
I mean, this is true. You are about the fucking
I'm
story.
all about the plot.
You got to get that plot in.
Put myself through hell.
That's fucking wild, dude. It's all of it.
Yeah, so that was my fun lake trip. I also gamed the SpongeBob thing at the arcade. So I won a little stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Got like 4,000 tickets. Oh, yeah. We're now on to September, which I just talked for a minute. So now you get to tell me about how when Smiles went away, he went away for a while to go do big boy stuff.
He did.
In Europe.
Did.
And you were alone.
I was.
In Chicago. You had not officially moved up here yet.
No, it was my first time being up here. I think I stayed up here for like, a month?
A little bit longer than that. It's like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, because I stayed into October. That's right.
Yes.
Initially, I was planning on coming back at the end of September, but both of us were like, the fuck's the point?
Yeah, and also his trip got extended too.
His trip got extended, and I do remember you were like, shit has gotten so bad here. Do not come back until you have to.
I completely forgot. Yeah, living there had become basically untenable.
Yeah, a car was stolen out of the apartment.
Yep.
Like during
God,
the time I was
about
gone,
that.
this whole month that I was gone.
Adrian, thank you. I
Yeah.
forgot about all of this.
It was like a month and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
Near 2 months I was gone.
My neighbor's car got stolen, and according to the neighbor told me that based on security footage that they had obtained, they apparently tried my car first.
Yeah.
So...
And let's be honest, had I been there, I would have been fucked because I would forget to lock my
Yeah, you
car
always-
all the fucking
Yep.
time. That shit would have been gone.
Yep.
I would have been like, God damn it, I just got that transmission put in.
I was just going to say they would have definitely taken your car and definitely stolen the transmission out of it.
Yeah.
But luckily, you was in Chicago.
Luckily, I was in Chicago at the time.
I think it was Labor Day weekend when it happened.
I think
when
it was,
when
yeah.
their car got stolen. Yeah, that happened. The music problem. We had a neighbor who would just play extremely loud music that was 2 doors down that we could feel an hour.
It would literally
Town
shake
home.
the entire
Like
block of
complex.
apartments.
Yes.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And our landlord would do nothing about it.
Yeah, our landlord had gotten like just worse
To
and
the
worse.
point, yeah, we're like, oh, but he always mowed the lawn every 3 days.
Yeah, don't worry, he would be there.
Yeah.
Dawn.
But anything else.
Yeah, you couldn't get him. You couldn't get him to give a fuck about anything else.
Yeah.
Like no matter how much you like threatened him, like honestly, that was the only thing that would get him to do anything was when I basically was like, motherfucker, I'll call a lawyer on your ass.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then suddenly he would be able to find the
Yeah.
willpower to send a fucking text message, you fucking bastard.
Yeah, like it's. I do wonder what became. I wonder if they did get sold or if he's still.
I wonder that sometimes. I haven't looked into it, but I do wonder that sometimes.
Yeah, I never. Once I drove away for the last time,
Yep.
I deleted everything from the memory banks.
If I go back there, it will literally be just a pass through to fucking. Just
Yeah, I've
see.
passed it a couple times because I've had to drive in the area to do stuff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look any different.
No, I'm sure
so-
someone's taken our old apartment by now. At this
Oh,
point.
I would hope so.
Yeah. If
Probably
not,
charging out the ass for it.
100%.
now.
Well, yeah, we'll go into it, but it has a bunch of new like features that he could sell.
I mean, you can actually go into it now because, well, I guess we're going to talk about the movie.
Yeah.
Later.
We'll talk about it later, so I'll go into it later.
Because you were in Chicago alone.
I
for
was in
September.
Chicago alone in September. At least for like a good chunk of it. Smiles did come back
Yeah.
towards the end of September.
Yeah, it
and
was
so we
like
had
3 weeks though, right? It was like two and a half.
Like 2 weeks
2
at
weeks,
least.
okay.
At least. Like it was 2 weeks, but also like the whole month he was busier and shit. Like even when
Yeah.
he came back, he was so busy, he was working
Yeah.
all the time. So it's like he might as well have been gone the entire time.
Yeah.
But he was in fucking the UK for like a few weeks. Luckily, this was before the Trump administration started dropping planes out of the fucking sky, so he was able to get over there pretty easily. It was all comfortable. He got to fly business class. Yeah, he got slippers and shit like that, which is hilarious to me. I was like, what the fuck? He told me about that, and I was like, they give you slippers? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, they got to justify that $800 price tag or whatever the fuck.
Listen, I'll
Well,
tell you
overseas,
this.
it's probably like $3,000.
Like, I am not currently working. I'm a bum.
You're
I-
working. You get stuff done.
I get
You're
stuff
busy.
done. I should say I'm more like a fucking like a housewife at this point. You know, I keep shit clean. I cook. I handle all the fucking cleaning, meals, laundry usually.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of shit. I've been working on other stuff. Slowly kind of forcing myself to work more on it because it's like I've been a little lazy, but it's been an adjustment. I've always worked. I've never not had a job. It's very weird. I'm not like I'm complaining about it. It's just
Yeah.
different.
It's an adjustment.
It's an adjustment. I did try to get a few jobs, but I'll go into that later.
Yeah.
So
You gave it the college try.
I did. Fuck, I did, dude. I put out like hundreds of applications.
Yep,
It
I
was-
remember. Back in 2018, I submitted 524 applications. I think I only got like a dozen or so interviews, and I only got 2 job offers.
As we've gotten into like the online like auto fucking bot bullshit with applications, it just the job hiring system's
terrible.
fucked. It's fucked right now.
It's terrible.
Yeah. They got to fix that shit somehow. I don't know how, but do fix it. Get rid of Indeed, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But basically, he was gone for a couple weeks. And it was a fucking adjustment at first. Because, like, every time I'd been here, he was always here. And I hadn't fully moved in yet.
Yeah.
So, like, I had my computer and shit up here, but I didn't have my desk up here. I didn't really have any of my, like, normal comforts. I had my bong, obviously.
Of course.
At the time, I was smoking out on the deck, which has changed.
Yeah.
But I'll go into that later. I don't really need to go into that now. But, like, it was just weird, man, because I'd never been in this apartment alone. I'd never been in the city alone. I didn't know anyone out here at the time. So it was very, like, I didn't think I left the house for the first couple days. Just because, like, not even that I was scared or anything. I was mostly sad.
Yeah.
I was a weepy little bitch.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
Yeah. I was not used to being that way.
Yeah.
Fucking at all.
All heartsick and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
It is.
It's so weird. Not terrible. Just weird. I slept on his side of the bed like a fucking homo for, like, the first few days.
Yep. Hug them pillows.
Hug,
smell.
yep.
Get that smell. Get that scent.
I would put his hoodie on and wear his hoodie.
Yep. Cry because it's not him.
Yeah, it was fucking, oh my God.
Estrogen's a fucking asshole.
Dude, I'm so pathetic. Estrogen just makes you the most pathetic bitch sometimes.
It just makes you a wiggly, weepy bitch.
It does. It can make you like the meanest bitch sometimes when you need to be the baddest bitch. It can make you the baddest bitch. But afterwards, you're going to be weepy.
Yep.
You're going to be all emotional. You're going to be tired.
Yep. And crabby.
So crabby. I always feel bad because, like, I'm still adjusting to that because I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
And I gotta always, like, catch myself because sometimes I'll unintentionally be crabby at him and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm being a bitch, like, I apologize. And I'm trying to get better about catching myself doing that because I'm just not used to being like that. Now, normally I'm just used to, like, at most I'll have, like, a burst of anger, but, like, I'm not used to being like that or, like, very emotional.
Oh no, now you get to experience a tableau of feelings.
Yeah, honestly, September was really.
I don't even know if that's the right way to use that word. I'm a fucking idiot.
I think so, but I might be wrong. My English skills aren't the fucking best. Let's be honest. I say wrong words all the time.
No, I'm sorry. It is the right word. I was thinking tablature from the fucking 13 Reasons Why. I was like, wait,
we've recently discovered that I'm most likely dyslexic of some kind.
Yes,
so.
you're definitely dyslexic.
Yeah, I use the wrong.
Not that I'm a doctor.
I mean, anyone who's listening to this podcast probably heard me use the wrong words and the wrong order constantly. I do it all the time. I've only recently become very aware of it.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to, like, catch myself. So if you notice that I randomly stumble in speech, it's probably because I'm trying to catch myself fucking up. And I'm still not used to that.
I'm just high.
I'm also high, which doesn't help. Let's be honest. My dyslexia is made worse by being high. Most likely. But yeah, I basically learned to read through, like, forcing it, basically. Like, I can force it.
Yeah.
But it comes out in other ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, September, I mean, I don't even have, like, too much. I was mostly just, like, very weepy. Eventually,
I
it was
scared
good.
in Chicago written down, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The first few nights, yeah.
Because there was a closet.
So this apartment is probably, like, one of the biggest places I've ever lived in. And I'm not joking about it. Except my dad's house, I guess.
I think this is bigger than your dad's house.
It feels bigger than my dad's house. Like, at least the rooms and everything.
This
bedroom is, like, me and my sister's old room.
Yeah, I think
combined.
Lowe's room is probably, like, bigger than, or at least the same size as your bedroom. I've been in your dad's house, so.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a basement, but, like.
Yeah.
A basement is a shithole anyway, so, like, fucking. And even with the basement, like, the square footage might honestly be around the same.
Yeah.
So, because I think this is over, like, 1,000 square feet. A very nice place.
Yeah.
It's very weird dating someone who makes okay money. It's different. I still have poor brain. So, you know, it's adjustments. All adjustments.
I'm not used to having to pay all the bills myself, so I've also been adjusting.
Yeah. So you and me are literally having, like,
an option. Yep. Yeah. We're having an.
We've been talking about that, actually, every now and again. It's
we kind of have the futures that each other. We thought that I thought that I would be in your position, and you thought that you would be in my
position. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I had been. I'm so used to, like, relying on myself for everything.
Yeah.
That I struggle at times to recognize I have a partner and I can also, like, lean on them a bit for shit. Like, I learned a little bit of that living with you, but it was different.
Yeah.
And just, like, you know, I was still helping pay bills and shit like that. And just, I wanted to help pay something here. Fucking.
But the job market wasn't going to allow that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But yeah, the first like several days, like I didn't leave the fucking house. Eventually, I did leave the house and went to Pete's, got some shit. And, like, I walked a little bit around the neighborhood, but it was good because I finally got comfortable with the apartment itself.
Yeah.
But the first few nights, dude, my
Yeah,
partner's
probably.
kid's bedroom has this closet that don't close all the way. And every day, I'll open up all the windows usually. Not as much in the summer just because we're in a higher apartment and the sun will kind of beat down on us a bit. During the spring and the fall, even the winter, like the windows are usually open and the fucking actual windows will be open in the spring and the fall a lot.
Yeah.
You know, screens and shit.
Yeah.
And I was opening the fucking windows every day, but I would have to go into that room to do it. And the problem is at night, I would have to go close them. So the day is fine, you know, it's daytime.
Yeah.
Sun, light.
Light.
Yeah, it can't be anything hiding in the closet in the daytime for
Yeah.
some fucking reason.
Yeah,
even though a lot of murders happen during like the early daytime sometimes. At least they used to. I don't know. Do serial killings even really happen as in the frequency they used to anymore? I don't think
No.
so, right? Like violent crime in general has dropped a lot.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel
Well,
like it because we report it.
Well, it had been dropping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It had been.
Yeah. Well, I know we had a boost because of COVID, but I thought we had dropped back down. Are we back up again?
I don't know. I haven't checked 2025.
Yeah. Who knows? Who cares? This fucking closet, dude. I'm so sorry for getting distracted. This fucking closet, man. It would scare me. It was creepy. It's just this deep, dark pit because it's a really deep closet.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking deep. And I'm not used to that either. Like, closets used to not be a factor in my fucking life. Whether someone was hiding in a closet, that was not going to happen. I had sliding door closets. So first off, any asshole who gets in that closet, good luck me not hearing it when you go to open. And I can just kick that fucking door and fucking knock you in the knees or something.
Yeah.
If you're hiding one of these, unless I peek in there, I don't fucking know. Now, I refuse to just accept the logic that, like, Adrian, no one's getting in this apartment without you knowing. You're here all the time. No one is entering this motherfucker. Like, you'd have to break through a glass door.
But what about demon?
That was kind of it, though, right?
What
That was the
about
thing.
a demon?
I did have that thought. I don't even believe in that shit, but I still, like, you still have that thought of, like, what if it is something that you don't know about, or like a monster? And it's like, well, monsters aren't real, but it's like, do you know of? Because that's the illogical part of your brain being like, well, do you know of?
Yeah.
Think about all the things that we didn't used to know of that we figured out.
It's like the Men in Black thing. Like, yesterday you didn't think aliens are real. Today, or yesterday you didn't think aliens were real. Today, you know for a fact that they are. What will you know tomorrow?
Yeah, no, 100% that. So I would leave, like, her light on in her bedroom light because I'm a little pussy, and I would literally take a chair from the dining room, prop it up against that closet door to keep it closed. I put like a bell and shit on, like anything just to make noise. I don't think it was an actual bell, but like I made a bunch of shit like that would spill on the floor if the closet door fucking open.
I
Like
love that you dedicated time to this. I love it so much.
I did, and I learned it from you
That's fair.
because you would do it with the basement door.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I would do it with the basement door when you would leave too, because I'm also estrogen pilled and pussied.
Yeah, I would put the chair on the door.
Yeah, no shame.
Yep.
Like sometimes you got to do that, even if you know it logically. Like, or excuse me, if you know
Well, to
logically.
be fair, somebody could have broke into our basement in that
They
old
could've.
place, and
They
then come up
could've.
the stairs
until the
so.
roots fucking grew in that. Little
Yeah,
window.
until it got overgrown. But even then, they could just rip that out.
Fair. I will say it would have taken a pretty thin motherfucker to get through that.
Oh,
window.
most definitely. But
Yeah, not to say they couldn't have killed us. Still, like you
Yeah.
know, it just would have been harder.
Yep, most definitely.
But I thought about that a lot. At least
Yeah.
when the cats were down there, it's like the cats would probably make some fucking noise
Yeah.
if someone breaks in. And once the cats weren't there anymore, it's like, oh fuck, oh no,
Yep.
we're doomed. We don't have the cats protecting us from the demons anymore. So yeah, I
Well,
had
that's
my-
how demons get in. They break windows.
They break windows, yeah. They can't get in through the door, historically, unless you let them in. But they can break windows. So eventually I did get over my pussiness, and eventually he returned. And it was more or less fine. It's a very anticlimactic story, because it really was just like, it was me just kind of getting used to the place.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Being a little bitch, but I was any noise, because this place is a train nearby. I should explain this actually. And I wasn't used to the fact that when you have trains nearby, occasionally you'll hear a vibration.
Yeah.
Not often, depends on the train type, but the freight train especially, like sometimes freight trains will like break quickly and they'll like boom.
Yeah.
And there's just noises, you know, because I live in a city now.
Yeah.
That you kind of have to adjust to, that I was not adjusted to at first. So like any noise, I was like, I'd be walking around the house with a knife, kitchen knife, with like a fucking weirdo and a flashlight. Or I would do, he has like the lights on like an app that you can like activate them remotely. And so I would activate them. Like I was like, you know, try to scare whoever was in the place. Car.
That's a car.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
You don't hear it often with the cars
No.
out here. Like this area is pretty good about that. Yeah, just a big pussy. Eventually, he came back. I was a weepy bitch the entire time. I was such a weepy little bitch. Like I cried for days after he was gone.
I love you.
Yeah, just like oh my god, it's the first time I'd ever experienced anything like that too. So it was very strange for me.
Yeah. Well, Adrian, this is where I would talk about the Ween show if there had been one.
Yeah. Fucking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lou Bitches About
The Ween
somebody not
show.
doing 3 hours of work because they're feeling a little fucking blue.
Like.
I don't want to be that mean.
Yeah. No, here's the thing is like you do understand.
I do. I legit like listen. What have we recorded a podcast in a year?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we
But
understand.
also, I have been working my full-time job.
The issue was it was so close to the fucking concert, right? It was pretty close.
It was a month out. It was a
Okay,
month out.
That's fair, but like I felt like they had dicked around on whether they were canceling it for a while.
Yeah, they waited. They waited until about the 30-day mark because I think there's some kind of financial thing at the 30, like before the 30-day mark, you have to cancel for something. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, there was supposed to be a Ween show that I was going to go to, and it was going to be amazing. And instead, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it'll ever happen again. And I'm not fucking happy about it.
Yeah.
It honestly has. I've been in a little bit of a bad mood since that show was canceled.
Understandable.
Because now that I have nothing to look forward to live music-wise, Ween, I'm going to be real. I can't go see other bands live anymore, man.
I'm gonna get you into K-pop. I'll do
No, absolutely not. No, you won't ever be able to even. Nope, absolutely
get into
fucking not.
K-pop?
No, you know that I have a very strong scrutinizing layers and levels of tests for people to enter this domain into the inner circle of love. Okay,
Inner circle.
okay. To get into the final circle, you got to be special.
So it's like me. Who's all in here? Who's in the circle?
You, Jackie, Ween.
Me, Jackie, Ween, David Lynch. Is David Lynch in here?
I don't know. Listen, that's not important. What is important is he died since the last time we recorded. Rip in peace, David Lynch.
Yeah, that's why I keep forgetting his dad. Actually.
Yeah, so do I.
What about the Gorillas? They
No!
kind of put on a wilder performance.
It's not. You don't understand. No. Okay. I need to let me be
explain,
clear. Let me be
please,
clear. It's not as though there aren't other bands that I like that I could go see live, but the problem is that it's not Ween.
Yeah.
Like the thing is unless you're a Ween fan, you don't understand. You
I
don't.
don't.
You don't.
I am a Ween fan to an extent, but not to the level that I would have to be to fully get it. Like I like Ween. I like the music I've heard.
Listen, once you go Ween, you never go back.
But
All right.
but there is just like there is a line where I'm just like I'm not willing to cross this line at this time.
I sprinted and leaped over the line.
I don't even think you paid attention where the line was. You were already over it.
I was on a journey.
You
and I
hopped
just
on a
kept walking.
catapult and fucking catapulted yourself right through it all.
I think I just kept walking.
Yeah, just right into the brown.
Oh, that's great.
Like there are
I'm
tracks.
submerged. I float in the brown.
I
all
know
day.
I'm not there yet because there are tracks with Ween that I'm like I cannot listen to.
Dude,
this.
I've made it to Morning Glory where I listen to that shit and I'm like, yes, this shit is
like,
so fucking
Poop Ship
awesome.
Destroyer is hard for me to listen to.
Yeah, you're like 2 layers behind me.
Yeah, like I can listen to Poop Ship Destroyer, but it's tough.
But the album version, right? Not the live version. You can't
Yeah,
listen to that.
I can't
You
listen to the fucking
the
live.
26
I'll
minute
know that I'm there when I can listen to the live version.
to the 26-minute poop shit.
And it doesn't bother me.
Oh, I love the 26-minute poop shit.
I know you do. I know you love the 26-minute long Poop Ship Destroyer. The idea of listening to any track, any single track for 26 minutes.
You've listened to the? Have you?
Oh, I've heard of the Grateful Dead. I know they would do
No.
that
Have
shit
you
too.
listened to the LMLYP, the 26 or the 36
Well,
minute
that's
version?
different.
Because that.
That is different. I will listen to the 36-minute version of LMYP. I make an exception to the
It is
rule.
the greatest song
It is the
that
best.
has ever sung.
It's the best version of
There,
that song.
there will never be a better song than LMLYP.
Yeah.
It is.
You have Diener doing his or Jeaner doing his fucking thing, and then you just
everybody's doing their thing,
you just
man.
get so long, like so many different Diener solos.
It's
and
just listen. I love you. There's like 40 Diener solos. No, there's not. That'd be cool.
40 Diener solos.
If only. I hope that like you get like choices when you die, like where you want to go. And I'm just like, can you like somehow create his guitar playing into like a soundscape that I can just live in for the rest of eternity, please?
And they're just like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess we can do that, but that's an odd request. We've never had this one before, except from you fucking Ween fans.
I just
fucking the people are
they're
just
magic,
like,
man.
Or the fucking little like what are they called? Jerrys and Terrys. Fucking
Oh yeah.
the Jerrys are just gonna be like fucking fucking. Oh, I mean,
From fucking Soul, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah.
That's just what I assume. The afterlife.
I forgot about the
be.
Jerrys and
I just assume it'll be.
Terrys.
It's like the one thing I took from that movie. I don't remember almost anything else. I remember.
I actually completely forgot that movie existed.
It's like 25 or whatever.
22, I think.
22. I remember that character. I remember the Jerrys. I remember Terry. I remember nothing else. Everything else has been forgotten. I barely remember the premise of the movie. I know there's a guy who plays piano. He's a black guy who plays piano. There's a cat.
He goes into the cat.
Mom, his mom was disappointed in him because he's a failed musician. Kind of sucks.
And then he dies.
And he dies. No one
does
really
he die?
cares.
I can't remember.
He's in a coma, I think.
Does he come out of the coma?
Eventually. But they were like gonna kill him initially. They're like, yeah, you're dead. You're fucked. Instead of just, I don't know, sending him back to his body, in which they seemed like they could easily do that.
Yeah, I think, did they? I don't know.
They eventually do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
movie's fucking wild, dude. Not in a good way.
No.
It's wild
I
in
think
a
we
bad
talked
way.
about it on the podcast when we watched it.
I think so. It's not a good movie.
No. Nobody ever talks about it.
No, and they shouldn't.
It's because it's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just because like the main character was black, and they just do not like.
I don't think they tried.
No,
I don't think they gave it like any sort of like they like, 2 drafts is fine.
It seems like anytime they write a character who's not like white, like middle, like wealth. Middle
Yeah.
wealth, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like middle class or
Middle
whatever.
class,
You know,
middle
like
class, wealthy family. Is what I
Yeah.
was trying to say, and I just fucked it all up. My mouth.
it seems
just
like
gave
the
up.
time is not put into the work.
Yeah, I mean, fucking.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I like Encanto because at least there is some character there. But
yeah,
it's
but
not
still,
perfect.
it's still there's a lot lacking.
Yeah.
There's a lot
They
lacking.
could have done more. Instead, they shoved 500 characters.
It still feels
in
very
there.
surface level to me.
It does. It does. Like I like those characters, but there's not a lot there.
Yeah. So yeah, I do hope whatever's going on with Deanery figures it out. It
Same.
sucks. I do feel bad, for him.
Yeah.
It does suck, but also like get together. We're all gonna die, and I would like to hear Ween live 700 more times, please. As many times as possible. Get healthy. Get your ass out there. The world needs you.
The other thing, too, like outside of just wanting to hear him again, it sucks to see an artist not be able to do the thing that like makes them happy.
Yeah.
This is a guy who loves music. He clearly loves doing it, but
Yep.
he is struggling to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I hope he gets healthy so he can continue to do the thing he loves to do. Like outside of my own selfish desire to want to hear Ween again, because I definitely do.
Yeah.
They were a great show to see live. I would love to
It's
see them
incomparable.
live again. Yeah.
Like I
it
said,
was
I'm
great.
ruined forever.
I love Bad Religion, but that venue was terrible, so it's hard to compare.
Yeah, like that venue was
Like
so.
they put on a great show,
Yeah.
but the venue was so shit that it diminished the show a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
and like I can say that definitively because I went to see Les Claypool at the same venue, but I had seen that exact same show almost a year prior.
And we had a great time when we went to Kansas City.
That first show was a huge deal for me. That first Les Claypool show, and when I saw them that second time at that venue, it was off. We wound up leaving.
Yeah, that venue was.
We
dog
left like
shit.
I don't even know if we stayed for a full hour.
Yeah.
Just because it just like the mood was off.
Like, dude, we got the shit beat out of us. Like, you literally got
I
knocked
forgot
down.
about that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got pushed forward.
Like the fucking mosh pit, man.
Yeah.
No one was controlling that son of
Nope.
a bitch. And normally there is some kind of standards at venues when it comes to mosh pitting.
Yep. But there wasn't there.
There was not there, and like Lou, like nearly got fucking taken out. I got nearly taken out.
Yeah.
Our whole row, because we were like up against.
We
the
were
fucking-
pretty close.
Yeah, we were.
We're about
against, like, the
6 people
barrier.
back, yeah.
Like, dude, that could have been a smash event. Like, had some of
Yeah.
us not been able to fucking hold ourselves.
Yeah, I went flat on the ground.
Yeah,
so.
I fucking.
I thought I broke my
immediately-
foot for a second, but my foot was good.
Yeah, I was happy. I was so worried
Yes.
about you when I noticed you were on the fuck ground, dude. I
like,
threw the
oh, shit.
motherfucker off. I was like,
Yeah.
get the fuck.
Yeah,
I
it was
so
very
mad.
well. A lot of the people around the older people were very upset.
Yeah, they all started pushing, and
Yeah,
then
they were
suddenly
very
there was
upset, yeah.
people watching the mosh pit after
Yeah.
that.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and also the other thing about the live music, and then I'll stop bitching and moaning. The thing is just like too. The other thing is like, well, first of all, getting tickets to anything is like astronomically expensive now.
It's ridiculous. It's actually gotten to the point where like it's gonna get to a head where no one can go to these, and
Yeah.
they're gonna have to lower prices. They're not gonna have a choice because no one is going to be able to afford to go to them.
Yeah.
I'll bring this up later, but like AEW wrestling did that. They adjusted their prices, and now you can spend like $30 to go to a show.
Yep, and
Like
they sell out.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it.
Yep. There has not been any musical acts that I like that are coming around. I know Primus is going to be here, I think in September, but they're going to be at the fucking amphitheater. I don't want to go to the amphitheater.
No.
I hate the amphitheater.
I know, like, I could probably look and see. There's probably a lot of shows that come here.
Oh, sure.
'cause I
Most
live in
definitely.
fucking Chicago, but St. Louis, man, it's horrible for it.
Well, nobody comes, and they should. Like, I can't blame bands for not coming
They'll
because
get
shit
their
gets stolen.
Yeah, they should get their shit stolen.
We're famous for that.
yeah.
Get well soon, Diener. We want to
Please
see
do.
you happy and healthy again.
Genuinely. Gina was able to do it.
Yeah.
So
Everybody's rooting for you.
yeah, everyone in the band seems like they've been able to do it.
Root for yourself, buddy. Everybody else is on board. You got to get on board too. Root for
Yes.
yourself. You're worth it. You deserve it.
Yes, 100%.
Adrian, since we moved, we decided to have a little going away party for you.
We did.
This was your last ditch effort.
Yes, my last ditch effort for my family and kind of my going away from the state of Missouri because I never plan on living in that shithole state ever the fuck again. Dog, I will live on the streets of Chicago before I go back to fucking Missouri if I can help it, let me tell you.
I mean, that's fair.
I am better off as a homeless person in this state than I am living in a home in Missouri.
As someone who lives in a home in Missouri,
Yeah. It's not that far off, right?
it's probably within the ballpark.
Like, obviously, I'm being a little facetious, but not as facetious as you think I'm being.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of sad about it. I know there's some dickhead from Southern Illinois who's just like, oh, fuck it. Have I even said I'm in Chicago yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I think
cool,
we've
cool.
mentioned a few times.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Do we just tell people that we're recording this after the fact?
I don't know. Should we?
I feel like we kind of should.
Originally, so the first half of what you just heard was recorded 3 months ago?
Yeah, we planned on having this out to you guys sooner.
About 2 months ago, but we've had a lot of audio issues, and so we split it because we had to change the batteries, and the second half of the podcast, the audio got corrupted.
Yep. And I did not have a backup set like I normally do.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we are re-recording that second half.
Yeah, so hi, everybody.
So you waited a little bit for this one.
Yeah.
Hello.
But, yeah, no. But you had a going away party.
I did have a going away party.
We went.
I invited my entire family.
Yeah.
Every friend, pretty much, that I still had in the state, which was not a lot, to be fair. But I invited, every friend, every acquaintance, to some extent. The only people that I kind of did not want to be there was my Aunt Beth and Uncle Raja, and they did show up because my dad invited them, which, to be fair, he's using their car. I don't blame him. He's in a weird position where it's he didn't want to be in a situation where there was a bunch of pictures on social media, and then he had to explain that.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
he was like, well, they probably won't come. And they did come.
They're definitely going to come.
They definitely came. They didn't interact with anyone, so it's just I don't know why they came personally.
To be a part of the group.
Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. My niece's boyfriend, I guess now husband, came. And I don't like him. I'm just going to say it. Cheyenne, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I don't like him. He was a douchebag. Maybe he's better now, but
he's less of a douchebag.
He was such a douchebag at the bar birthday
He peeled
party.
out, right?
Yeah, he fucking peeled out while we're all standing there like an asshole for no reason, just to be a dick. He was anti-social as fuck the entire time, which I get it. I'm not going to judge you not feeling very sociable, but he just came off see, I'm behaving.
Yeah.
And he basically told my sister that, see, I am behaving. And
How old is this dude?
Dude, he's 21.
All right, that sounds about
so
right.
I get it.
That sounds
but
about right.
grow the fuck up, too, at the same. Work on that, buddy. You got a few years, but work on it.
Yeah.
I have hope for you, hopefully, but it's thin. It's thin right now. So they came, but I did appreciate my niece coming.
Yeah.
Very much. And if she's happy, that is what matters at the end of the day. As much as I don't like him, and I don't, sorry. He's just awkward. He would make jokes about them having sex to my sister.
Yeah, I remember you saying
me and my
about
sister
that.
basically, my sister especially, less me, more my sister, practically helped raise that kid.
Yeah.
We've known that kid since that kid was born. It's our big sister's kid.
Yeah.
It's fucking awkward. We don't want to hear about that shit. I get it. She's an adult. That's fine. Cool. I don't need to hear it.
Yeah.
You don't got to bring me in this shit.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So Courtney basically told the dude, if you say that shit in front of Adrian, they're going to beat the shit out of you. Which, I would have probably had to have someone else do it these days. My muscles are pretty fucking weak.
You have estrogen
I got them
muscles.
estrogen. Oh, I'm so weak nowadays. I started doing core exercise and shit, so I'm kind of getting some level of strength back now. But holy shit.
Yeah.
If you are a trans bitch about to transition, listen to me. Exercise. Because your muscles are going to weaken heavily, and you're going to be in pain if you don't fucking make up for that. Trust me. You just got to do it. You're going to lose mobility. So get that mobility.
Get
do
that
yoga.
shit together.
Just do it. It's hard. I know. Trust me. I'm a lazy sack of shit sometimes. but you can do it.
But you weren't a lazy sack of shit at your going away party.
I was not, man. I did some work on this one. I actually fucking invited some people, and I made it clear to my dad, this is it. Because my family, just a little history note for those who haven't listened to the podcast very long, my family is not the most supportive group of people, never have been. Either side, my mom's side or my dad's side. I don't talk to my mom's side anymore. Thank you. Wonderful. Great decision on my part. My dad's family is complicated because I like my cousins. I like my Aunt Vernicia. I like my uncles, but like I also hate my uncles at the same fucking time. I have a very complicated relationship. They're Republicans.
Yeah.
So I have a very complicated relationship with them. I'll get into a little bit of that more later. I tell my dad, like, these people like never show up for shit of mine.
Yeah.
Like I have had multiple birthday parties they've never gone to. And it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, if you don't show up to anything at a certain point, like I'm just not going to fucking invite you. I don't really want you around because it's like you're not really a part of my life. You're not an active part of my life. And I was pretty much ready to just give up on the motherfuckers. And for one reason or another, I don't know why this decision was made. I don't know if it was a Molly push or like what, but I was like, I'll give them one more shot.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect them to show up.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, they all did show up.
This is good.
Credit where credit's due. They all showed up. I think Aunt Vernicia couldn't come, but that's not her fault. So I don't blame you, Vernicia. You good. Jimmy showed up. John showed up. Diane, like everyone.
Yeah.
So we went to Hodak's. For anyone who's in St. Louis local, it's a chicken restaurant. It's great. One of the few great things about St. Louis is that it's still there. So please go patronize their business so they don't close fucking down like every other good restaurant. You came.
I did come.
Trevor was there, I believe. A lot of people. I can't even remember everyone. Like my Uncle Ron came. I think Don came. Uncle Don came. Like people I haven't seen in like quite a while.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a good dinner or lunch, I guess, is what it really was.
Yeah.
And then the idea was we were going to go to this fucking barcade that I can't remember the name of. I wish I could.
It's probably called Barcade because I know there's a place called Barcade.
There is. I don't think this was.
Okay.
I don't think this was that, but this one was cool because like it's token themed, so you pay for tokens, but they give you a bunch of free tokens and shit like that. And every game is one token, so like those tokens last a long time.
Yeah.
I don't really got a lot to say about the fucking barcade. It was cool. A few people came with us. A few people didn't. My fucking niece and her husband now, fucking boyfriend at the time, peeled out like we said.
Yeah.
Diane and them left because they're old. The long-term plan is we were going to go to a haunted house.
Yeah.
So some people came with us to the fucking barcade and then dipped out, and some people went all the way to the haunted house.
Yeah.
You had stuff to do because we were
Yeah.
moving the same week.
Yeah.
A lot of shit was happening the same week that we'll get into later,
Yeah.
but like there was a lot going on.
Yep.
So we go to the barcade, good time. I have some Dogtown style pizza. I drank out of a fucking it was a Halloween event basically. 'Cause
Yeah.
my birthday's around Halloween, so I'm drinking out of like an IV bag basically of like
Okay.
blood. It was like a mixed cocktail.
Okay.
It was good. It was actually good. I don't drink alcohol very often because why? I smoke pot, which I do often.
Yeah.
So after that, we're going to go to Creepy World, which is out in Fenton, Missouri, for anyone who's unaware. Where Fenton is, it's out.
A little bit. It's a little bit.
There are some parts that are actually like developed. I shouldn't shit on Fenton too much, but like there are some parts where like if you just listen, you can kind of hear the meth labs exploding out in the distance, you know? Like, at least it used to be that way. Maybe it's not like that anymore. I probably shouldn't shit on it. I haven't really.
I'm going to shit directly on it. Well,
Maybe I should. I got some.
You went to Creepy World, you fuck.
We know we got some fans of Fenton being like, man, fuck you. And I'm like, fair enough. So we go to Creepy World.
Okay.
Dude, it's like October 27th, right? Because like Tuesday would have been, yeah. So maybe 26th, actually. It's 26th of October. I'm just telling y'all my birthday, fucking right around the time. We go out to Creepy World. It's kind of out in the sticks a little bit. Dude, because it's right before Halloween, it's just full.
Yeah.
It's fucking full, man. There's cars everywhere, and we can't park on the normal lot. We got to drive up a fucking hill.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about the hill.
Because it's really hilly out in Fenton. And we got to go all the way up this fucking hill. And I'm like, man, that's going to suck going down. And really going to suck going back up after we walked all the way through fucking haunted house.
Yep.
So we go all the way up the hill, fucking park. It took forever to find Jimmy and Jordan and them because they came with us. It was Jimmy, Jordan, her friend, me, Dad. I'm trying to think if anyone else came with us. Did Courtney come? Yeah, Courtney came. Courtney and Drew came. I think that's it. I think that's all that came with us.
Okay.
Good group. Everyone was tired by that point, so it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy now.
Yeah.
I'm a giant pussy.
Certified pussy.
Certified pussy. I used to be able to go through these haunted houses, man, and like have like fun in a different way. because I wouldn't get scared, but I would be kind of a douchebag in the sense that I'd be like, oh, motherfucker's about to pop out right out of there, and they would, and then they would be mad at me because I fucking, pointed out where they were going to pop out at.
Yeah, ruining it
Yeah.
for everybody.
Well, the thing is like, a lot of people were having fun with it when I would do it. This is a different kind of fun at the haunted house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good if you were I was good. I was good if you were terrified of haunted houses.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go through, but you're kind of scared. I can soften that blow a little bit for you. I can't do that no more, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a pussy. Shit pops out. I'm like, ah! Like, it's just like, you think it's you. You think that you're the brave one, right? You think that, like, oh, I'm just a tough motherfucker. No, man, I'm going to be on. Boys, listen to me.
Boys, men, people with testosterone.
NBs who take testosterone. It's the testosterone. I'm sorry. It is like a 99% of the time. I'm not saying you don't have aspects of bravery. Going alone is a little brave, right? But that stoicness, that steely-eyed, I can handle this and not freak out. You women are emotional. No, but dog, that's just the testosterone. It just numbs that shit for you. That's it. You just get numbed. That's why you can deal with it.
You get the shield.
Yes. Estrogen, there's no shield. There's no armor. It's a sword. You can cut a motherfucker real good with it, but like, that's about it.
Yeah, no protection.
No protection. It's like glass armor. That shit just it cuts you. Creepy World's great. It's like fucking 4 or 5 different haunted houses in one.
Okay.
If you ever around Halloween time, which we, as of recording, currently are, go out and do that. Go check it out. It's definitely worth the money. It's like fucking like $20, I think, for a ticket.
Yeah.
A little expensive if you're taking multiple people, but like, I do think it's worth it for a night out. I've seen plenty of kids go there and shit, and they seem to have fun, even though it is kind of creepy. Thus, the title. But it was cool. My uncle was there. I was really happy that my Uncle Jimmy came.
Yeah.
Had some good conversations with him. Some positive thoughts.
And then he ruined it.
We'll get there. But yeah, it was a good time. I don't even got a lot to say as much about the haunted house, except it was fun. The scariest part was the fucking walk back up the hill.
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's like 1 a.m. It's late.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because we went late. Like, we got there kind of late. So, and the line was long. Like I said, it's right before Halloween. So as you can imagine, the fucking line is wrapped all up around that motherfucker out the door. So like we waited a good probably hour and a half just to get in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it was great. I had fun. I always loved that fucking place. It's one of my favorite haunted houses. I probably always will love it. I'll probably go back down there one day just to go to that haunted house. No offense to the fans of the darkness. I think Creepy World's just better. I haven't found a good haunted house out here in Chicago yet.
Yeah, you were saying they're like kind of aren't.
There's not a lot. There's something called the 13th floor that I need to check out, apparently. I don't really know a lot about it. I know to get to it is like a fucking an hour and 40 minutes via public transportation.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fucn trip. Because you got to take down to the loop, and then you got to get on the red, and you got to get on another one. And so it's just like, you got to take a bus, and it's like, fuck me, man. Or a 22-minute car ride, so I would just drive at that point, one of the few times I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna get in a car.
Yeah.
One of these, if not this year, one of these years, I might fucking drag Smiles and make him go with me. So I have some testosterone to fucking hide behind.
Yeah, your testosterone shield.
Exactly. Hey, the walk back up the hill was a fucking nightmare just because we were all so tired.
That was the true creepy
It
part.
fucking was terrifying.
That was the true terror, yeah.
Yeah, it was the scariest part of the night. Dude, we kept joking the whole, because it was steep. This hill was steep as shit, man. So it was like we were hiking up this fucking hill. Ain't none of us ready for it. Like fucking, we're all out of shape and shit. Especially my family, except for Jimmy's fucking bitch ass, because he fucking was a Marine at one point, so of course he's fine. Fucking, he's like, oh, this is good. This is good. This is a normal jog up fucking up mount, whatever the fuck, up mount Jarhead, whatever the fuck Marines do. I don't know what they do, Marine shit. But yeah, good time, good going away party.
And right after that was when the move got initiated.
Yeah, the move did get initiated. It was
something.
Do you want to go into
something.
this? Because I feel like your bits of this are more interesting than my bits.
I mean,
of it.
I've got a house. I rented it. It was filthy. We spent many days.
Most the 4 days.
The fridge took me 8 hours to clean.
Part of the reason that we kind of were at a crunch the entire move, which we were.
Yeah.
As I kind of mentioned in the last bit, was because of the cleaning. It just took so long, which we were not expecting.
We weren't anticipating it was going to be
quite that dirty.
Yeah.
And we got it done.
Yeah.
Down to the fucking wire. We got the night before we were to leave. We got that
I
shit
was still,
done.
yeah, because you left on your birthday, right?
Yep, that Tuesday.
Yeah, because then then it was basically just, I spent about 48 hours driving back and forth and back and forth.
Because initially, Smiles was supposed to come down for the going away, but it just didn't work out timing-wise because the kid, which is fine. We didn't want to move the shit around. Fucking the kid. He ended up, I think he came down via train Monday, right?
Yeah.
That's right, that Monday before. Like, literally, like, out, like, fucking, he came there just to sleep so we could all move in the morning.
Yeah, so it was just back and forth, back and forth. I cleaned up the old place, you know.
You're a saint for that, by the way, because I thought I would have more time to help clean, but that just did not pan out very well at all, man.
Yeah, and then let's see. I don't know, like it took me a while to get all my stuff. It took me like 3 or 4 months to get furniture because a lot of the furniture had to be trashed. Like your dad put his foot through my desk because like it just wasn't movable.
Yeah, that desk was impossible. We would never got that down them fucking stairs, man.
No, it was huge. And it was old. I had bought it secondhand like 10 years previously.
I forgot my dad put his fucking foot there. This man is in his fucking 50s. He just turned 56 years old. Fucking puts his foot through the goddamn desk like it was fucking paper, man.
Yeah, and like then so I had like a top part of that desk. It went with another desk. There was a bottom part, but I didn't buy the bottom part. Well, I was like, all right, I got the top part. I'll buy the bottom part. So I get the bottom part. Takes forever for me to get it shipped. The instructions were backwards. I call them and I'm like, why are these directions weird? And they're like, oh, some of our models, the directions, you just have to put everything in opposite of what it tells you. And I was just like, send somebody to come pick this up. And I had already taken everything out of the box.
Yeah.
And everything. It was a nightmare. I wound up just getting like a different desk and just making it work.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. I forgot about that. Fucking just come get this shit.
Yep.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah. Then it's the ongoing centipede battle. That's been like
You want to talk about your fucking murder basement?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I have a murder basement. So I have a dirt basement. It was originally a crawl space that when my landlord took over the property, he dug it out himself to the end of the foundation. And it's about 5 feet tall.
You could tell he dug it out himself.
Yes, you can tell.
Like I had to kind of bend my head down while we were down there.
Like John Wayne Gacy would cream in his pants if he saw my basement.
I watched a lot of Forensic Files.
I got murder basement.
That basement is in a lot of episodes of Forensic Files. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, so every time there's a problem that involves going to the basement, I just call my landlord and be like, the breaker broke. I don't know.
Yeah, something's wrong. I checked that it's broken.
I do. Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll be like, I went down there. I can't figure it out, man. I'm stupid. I did not go down those steps. I did not go down that
Well, yeah, we went down there and there was fucking dead roaches.
Yeah.
Because he had bombed the place.
Yeah. Which I asked him to do this weekend, but I didn't hear back from him. Maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking.
Hopefully. The centipede daily kill count was reaching 5 again, so.
Yeah.
They're getting big again, too.
And I know that is an issue in St. Louis in general because it's humid. It's a very humid state.
Yeah.
But like. Ugh.
Jack even gets them in there on the 2nd floor.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I got drain protocols, all but the bathroom drain is clogged at all times.
Like the worst we really get out here usually. Like fucking. Well, we've had a bed bug issue fucking that we'll talk about.
Maybe in a different episode, later on episode. Yeah.
Well, I think we talk about it in the.
Oh yeah, I think we do. I think we do talk about it in the part 2.
Yeah, It's
been a while, folks.
It's been a while, folks.
We've recorded a few.
Listen, you're gonna get a lot of content very soon, but you had to wait a while for it. So sorry about that.
We just had a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the move was something.
It was something, man.
It's the first time I really moved houses.
Yeah.
So.
Different cities too, like complete different city.
Yeah. You move. Yeah. Different states for you.
Yeah. Luckily, my portion of the move, for the most part, was pretty easy. I'd been kind of moving shit up here.
Yeah.
For like months at that point.
Every time you would come back for a few days, you'd take more stuff up.
And then it was really just the furniture I had to get, which was easy enough. He got a SUV, and then I think I took my car up. Yeah. So we drove separately, unloaded the SUV, and then he took it back, like, I think that night or maybe that morning.
Yeah.
And just fucking easy enough. Like, it was tiring. I was fucking exhausted when I fucking finally got done.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, and it took me, still a while to get adjusted because, some things happened fucking shortly after all that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy move.
It was crazy. We left a bunch of shit in the old apartment.
Yeah, we left the futon, the kitchen table, all those shelves that were in the basement, my bikes.
Yep.
That big PlayStation thing.
Yeah. He got the vacuum though, didn't he? Didn't
Nope,
he
I
leave?
left the vacuum. I didn't need it.
Yeah,
So
he got the vacuum. He could just be like,
Yeah.
look, it's a feature of the apartment.
the washer dryer, which I knew I was gonna leave.
Yeah, because those were pieces of shit, but they didn't even fucking work, man.
It's crazy to be able to do like a whole load of laundry in under 60 minutes. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
it's very nice. Yeah, dude, I even tried to fuck with it and I couldn't figure out what was wrong
We
with that
couldn't figure out what was
fucking-
going on.
I was like, I finally got the fucking screen out and cleaned it. I thought it might have been a screen, and then it still kept doing it, and I was like, well, it's a water pressure issue, and I don't fucking know what to do
I
about
don't
that.
know how to. Yeah,
Some shit happened.
some shit happened.
Before I got back for the move, a couple things happened in St. Charles.
They did.
A car.
A car, yes. Our
And
neighbor's car.
And a knifing, I believe, or a shooting. Was it a
Shooting,
shooting?
that's right. Look at you remembering.
I was up here at this time.
Yeah, it was like a couple weeks before.
Yeah, because you actually told me I was going to come back sooner, and
Yeah.
you were like, don't.
Yeah.
You said don't, because it was miserable.
Yeah.
People were being loud, which the funny story.
That had been escalating.
They got real quiet when I came back. Did you
Yeah.
notice that shit?
Yes, I did.
Fucking motherfuckers. I don't know what image I put in their brain to make them think that I'm the one they need to be afraid of, because if it's between you and me, I'd be more afraid of you
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
Fucking you were there telling me that
Yes, so there was like a shooting, some kind of drug deal gone wrong at the gas station that is in eyesight of my house.
yes,
The old house.
like literally within like a couple like not even a minute's walking.
Yeah. And then our neighbor got their car stolen. Apparently, based on footage, they tried my car first.
Yeah, and luckily you always lock your
Yeah,
car.
I always have my car. They not only left their car unlocked, they left their keys in their car.
Fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Who leaves their keys in their car?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Who does that?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Like, are we sure that wasn't an insurance fucking scam they were trying to pull? Like,
I don't know, but it's just
the
like
fuck? I forgot about that. Well, I'm glad I wasn't there at the time
Mr.
because
and Mrs. Potato.
I would forget to leave my car locked
Yeah.
sometimes because I lived in O'Fallon where you really didn't have to worry about it.
That's probably where they came from, is somewhere where you didn't have to do that shit.
Yeah. So because of that, I and I never leave anything in my car. A lot of it is that too.
Except your beanie that got swiped.
Yeah, I did start locking my car after that. I got better about it after that. But sometimes I would forget still. And I'm like, man, I'm really glad because they would have got my fucking car. That shit would have been gone. That would have been my luck. Motherfucker finally gets paid off. They fucking
Very
take
much.
it.
Yeah, very much.
I get a new transmission in that shit. Oh, goodbye. What a time, dude. It was just like the area was not like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't not really had an opportunity to talk about this, but they're trying to recall the mayor right now.
I heard. They should. He's a shitty mayor.
Yeah.
If you live in St. Charles, do that.
Yeah.
Get rid of Mayor Dan...
Borgmeyer.
Borgmeyer. I almost said Borgino
Yep,
again.
you almost said Borgino.
And I know that's
again.
someone else. That's a different dude.
That's a guy in like the administration.
Yeah. Dan Borgmeyer is the shitty. You have had many interactions with Mayor
Oh,
Dan.
yeah.
You were like Mayor Dan's rival. I think he thinks about you sometimes.
I've been so tempted to like pull the articles of all the shit he's been doing and just send him a bunch of links with nothing else in it. But I'm just like,
Listen, if you would have him crash out so fucking hard.
Oh my god.
That might be it. That might be the thing that gets him to just fucking drive his car into City Hall. Like that might
Hopefully
be
when nobody else is there.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. To be fair, that City Hall was usually empty when I would go there.
He was the one who pushed for that complex or whatever. And nobody bothered looking in to see if he was going to get any kickbacks. Finally, that fucking data center.
Yeah,
they were trying to do something else.
Yeah, they were trying to do the fucking data center. Luckily, I think they got shut down, didn't it?
Well, there was another one.
Oh Jesus!
At the Armory, they were gonna try to do another one. Then they shut it. That got shut down too. They keep trying to build data centers in St. Charles and city and county.
Yeah, St. Charles. Listen, St. Charles wouldn't allow a goddamn Metrolink station to be put into their city. You think they want a fucking data center? That is the most NIMBY city I've ever been in.
NIMBY the city.
NIMBY the city. O'Fallon too, but like goddamn.
Well, that's in the county.
It's in the county, so it does count.
NIMBY the county.
Yeah, no, them some NIMBY folks. Not in my backyard to the fucking extreme. They oh Christ. They will be, I'm still technically I get updates from that was that next door?
Yeah. From St. Charles?
Yeah, I'm every now and again I just more and more I just see people be like, these fucking Republicans, man, like what the fuck? They've ruined our city. What is this shit? They're corrupt.
No shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah. How'd you find that out? If only you would have, I don't know, paid attention for the last forever.
Yeah, it's like when I tried to email all the news stations that a week before the election, instead of having 15 polling places, they condensed them down to like 3 or 5 or something. Yep. And they really didn't notify people efficiently.
Yeah. Fucking Missouri is a shithole, man.
Very much a shithole.
Just, if you live in Missouri,
get out.
And you can get out, get the fuck out, man. Get out.
Get out while the getting's good.
Yeah. Come to Illinois. We're a great state. We're beautiful.
It's true.
All right. Missouri is a beautiful state. I want to be clear. I think Missouri is a beautiful state, but Illinois is also a very beautiful state, and we're not humid. All right. We're a little flatter, but we're not humid as much.
Depends on where you're at.
It does depend on where you're at.
Depending on how close you are to the river.
Yes. Where I'm at, not as bad.
No,
the lakes and shit, it's actually really nice because we get that nice breeze from the fucking Arctic, the Canadian fucking Arctic breeze, whatever the fuck that's called.
The Canadian breeze.
It's called something. I forget what it's actually called. The Arctic jet stream or some shit like that.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Do I look like I know things?
I'm a dumb American. All right? They've cut the weather service, and so I cut it in my brain.
Surprising. You're getting blown by Canadians all the time. You think you get smarter.
You would think, right?
Mm-hmm. Chicago, constantly blown by Canadians.
Constantly blown by Canadians. I mean, listen, we still get international travelers here. So
I know you have an international airport.
Yeah.
St. Louis got rid of their international airport status in like 2011 or something.
Oh, well, that explains so many things.
Yeah, they got rid of their international flights out of the city.
Why would they do that? That's a dumb move. That actually explains a lot. Like, the downfall of St. Louis can basically be pinned down to that's a moment.
Yeah, it may have even happened before that. I just know Up in the Air, the movie Up in the Air that was shot in 2009, one of the stops that he makes is at Lambert, and it's called Lambert International Airport, which it's not called that anymore. It's just called Lambert Airport.
I always think about it as Lambert International. I fucking forgot they removed
They didn't even do,
status.
like when I went in 2010 to Hawaii, they don't even do direct flights to Hawaii anymore.
God, St. Louis sucks.
They used to, but they don't anymore.
St. Louis, you suck.
Yeah.
Get better.
We had 2 stops going there, which sucked. Denver and LAX. Coming back, though, was... you had your own vendetta against Chicago. I had mine because I got stuck at O'Hare for 6.5, 7 hours, and we could have rented a car when we touched down and drove home quicker than when we actually got back.
You could have fucking got on the train and got there quicker.
And it was a red eye, so we touched down here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We left Hawaii at 11 o'clock at night there. It was miserable.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Every time I fly, the comeback flight is always worse. That's how it was when we were doing Europe, too. Flying there was fine. It was only like 6 hours, but because you're going against the tailwind coming back, it takes 9 hours.
The first time I went to California, it was the exact same way. Getting to California, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Mm-hmm. Getting back, we went through like 14 storms.
Yeah, it's just the way the
turbulence,
jet stream, I guess.
terrible.
Goes. Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Jetstream is just like, fuck you.
You think Missouri would then focus more on trains, but fucking nope. Can't have that either.
One of the ways that I go to Walmart, I like go down this back area, and one of the risks is that sometimes there's a Twain. And then I gotta wait 10 or 15 minutes. It's fucking miserable. But if there's no Twain, then I get to avoid 6 stoplights by driving behind the Deerbergs, the post office, the gym, and the bank.
That does seem like it's worth the risk, honestly.
It is. It shaves like, if there's no Twain, then it's like, it shaves like 5 to 7 minutes off my commute.
That is the only thing about driving out here. You got to be careful what street you drive down.
Oh, yeah.
Because occasionally the trains touch the fucking street. And that's the worst, because you will get stuck, and it's terrible, because you'll just be there for a fucking hot minute.
Or when you have a Chicagoan who is not an aggressive driver and decides, well, the speed limit's 25, so I'm just going to go 20 with no one in front of me.
Yes.
For miles.
Yes.
Down this completely straight
And then occasionally you kind of get why some of the Chicago drivers are as aggressive as they are. It's just like, God damn it, I kind of get it. Well, like, I'm sure you've noticed that people will pull out in the middle of the goddamn intersections to hit that light. You have to on some of those.
Yeah.
Some of them just don't have turn signal lights.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what goddamn demon did this? So who fucking designed this?
They want you to take public transit. If they could just get public transit lines that go the
This
other
what I
way.
mean. Like fucking invest in a new goddamn line going up the state.
Yeah.
Like
Instead of just to the city.
yes. If you had it like cut up through the north, connect at O'Hare maybe, like fucking, you know, you can have it reconnect to the loop in other ways. Just do that, man.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I get why the loop was made the way it was, because when Chicago was, you know, building the L, like fucking that would have been the relevant areas to have the train. But
Sure.
Chicago's fucking huge now, man. It's so big. It's a big city.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen like probably a third of this goddamn city yet. Like it's so fucking big. And I've been here almost
I wonder
a
who will
year now.
memorize it first.
You or
Me or you, yeah.
Oh yeah, let's be honest. It's gonna be you.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
I know St. Louis already.
yeah.
So.
And I lived in St. Louis for years, and I memorized some of it, but there are a lot of it I
don't like having to constantly use my GPS locally.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
I can usually find my way without without needing a GPS in St. Louis, but that's only because I know generally where a lot of the neighborhoods are. So like if I accidentally get lost, all I gotta do is find like, okay, what road am I on? Okay, Martin Luther King Boulevard. Okay, I know how to get the fuck out of here. You know, if I'm in North Broadway, I kind of know how to get out of there. You know, just take the highway at that point. A lot of it in St. Louis is just get to the highway and you can find your way around.
Sure, yeah.
Which is, you know, unfortunate.
Not in Chicago though, because there's like 77 highways.
The highways out here are
you have
terrible.
like 8 highways.
I almost said the Chicagos.
I think there's like 8 converging highways.
Yes. Some of them are tollways too.
Yeah, 355, 295, 55, 80.
Yeah, there's so many. There's so many, dude.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating.
You know what's really fascinating? Hiking.
Yeah, let's talk about your hiking journey.
Adrian, I went on a hike last November, the day after Thanksgiving. So I did a Thanksgiving Day hike. It was pretty intensive. It was like 5 hours. It was great. It was fantastic. It was on Thanksgiving, so I only saw one other person. It was magical.
Yeah.
So the next day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to do something simple, like an hour. I saw this trail called White Bison Trail.
Okay.
And I'm like, cool, that's only like 25 minutes away. So as I'm driving there, I notice there's a sign that says Lone Elk Park. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I heard about this place. There's elk here. I'm like, they're just bigger deer. It's not a big deal. I drive in, and like immediately there's like a huge line of cars because there's like a fucking elk up in the thing. And I'm like, yep, big deer. Cool. And then I'm, moving along.
I'm just imagining you saying, "Oh yeah, an elk is just a big deer in front of like a nature like conservationalist," and just seeing their eyes get as wide as goddamn plates.
And so there are like signs everywhere. They're like, "Leave your car at your own risk. Mating season. Stay 100 feet away." And I'm like, it's fine. They're just big deer. So, I park. I get ready. I'm ready to go. Okay. I hike up the incline, up into the trail. Some people pass me. I pass some people. And then suddenly I notice a lot of people are walking past me in the opposite direction. Like 15, 20 people. And finally the last person is like, hey, I don't know if anybody said anything, but there's like 15 elk on the trail back there, and you're not going to be able to get past them. I'm like, okay, man, thanks for telling me. I'm just going to tie my shoe, and I'm going to turn around. I'll be right behind you. So I kneel down, I take my laces in my hands, and I count to 10, and I wait for all the people to be out of earshot, and I'm like, all right, let's go see how serious this fucking situation is.
A real Doug Kenny attitude about it.
Unfortunately. So I get there, and I'm like, okay, yeah, there's a lot. I don't want to bail out. It's already like 3 o'clock. I've only got 90 minutes left of daylight, and I can't go drive anywhere, and I want to fucking hike. So I'm going to fucking hike. So I'm
Fuck
like,
you, big deer. You're not going to stop me from hiking.
So I'm like, well, if I just get off the trail here and like hike down into the ravine and back up the ravine, the other side of the trail's right over there. I don't see no fucking elk. It's fine. I just avoid the elk over there. Bingo, bingo, bongo. I'm good to go. And I do just that. I get off the trail. I go down the ravine. I go up the ravine. I get up to the top and I'm like, awesome. Fuck you guys. I fucking passed you. I am a conqueror of goddamn nature. I have to pee. So.
Fuck you, elk.
So I'm like, all right, nobody's going to be coming from that direction. Only going to people come from this direction. So I face that direction, step off the trail. So just as I squat, okay, I make direct eye contact with an elk that is just sitting down chilling. And I'm like, well, the process of peeing is about to begin, and I cannot stop that process, so I guess we're going to see what happens. So I pee, we stare at each other, and then when I'm done peeing, I stand up, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to keep walking straight, and it's probably going to be fine. I'm like, you know what? The longer I walk, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get off the trail a little bit, so I'm a little bit further from him. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk around this curve here, and it'll be fine. I'll be able to avoid him. The closer I get, I'm like, I'm just going to hop, you know what? Another ravine up and down. I'll just do it again. I do a soldier turn, like one of those snap to, literally foot in the air, ready to pop off. And there are 2 other elk that are just sitting and chilling, both looking at me in their periph, and I'm like, all right, I got to bail out. So I bail out of the woods, back onto the ground, back onto the road. Get on the road. I'm like, all right, I'll just walk back to my car, I guess. I get closer and closer to my car. And that little voice in my head, the same one that told me that, you know, just walk down on the lakeside trail and it'll be fine. Same voice. Starts to pop in my head. Is like, you know, if all the elk are on that other side, the other side of the trail is probably fine. So if you just go past your car and get up on the other side of the trail, all the elk are on the other side of the fuck park. Because, you know, that's how the park works. All the elk are only in one place at one time, okay?
I see, I wish at this point I could have appeared as an angel and or devil on your shoulder to be like, bad Lou, bad thoughts.
Bonking me with like a Q-tip.
Yes, just a wiffle ball bat. Just
So I walk past my car and I go to the other side. And I'm like, well, there's a bailout point where I can just get right back on the road after like 30 minutes in the woods, and I'm good. It's good. Well, I hike, and to be fair, Adrian, I was correct. There were no elk on that side of the park. So this park, Lone Elk Park, it's there's a giant, it almost looks like a tree leaf.
Yes.
Kind of.
It seems like there's not only one elk, though. They're not really lone anymore. It seems like mini elk park.
It is a mini elk park. So in the middle is a reservoir, okay? So when I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I can bail out there, I couldn't get down to the parking lot. It was unsafe to try to, there was no trail access from that particular parking lot, even though that's not how it looked on the trail map. But anyway, so I'm like, well, you know what? It's a little bit further down. I could see with my own eyes that one leads the parking lot. Just go around. It's fine. At this point, I realize, ooh, boy, that sun's a setting. So I gotta start jogging. Get through the woods, no elk. I'm good. I get to the parking lot. I get to the bell point. I'm jogging on the road. You know what? I'm going to beat the sunset. Dusk is here. Now, here's the thing about most animals, woodland animals.
Mm-hmm.
See, they have a pattern. Most animals, even on the African safari, same dealio.
Yep. Even in like a rainforest and other stuff.
They get up at the crack of dawn. They go drink the water. Then they go to wherever they're going to go do shit for the day. They hang out, and they come back, go to the watering hole, then they go to the den. The road is between the forest and the water.
Oh, no.
So as I am jogging on the road, right at the exact point where I had bailed out earlier, I come face to face with one of the elk.
With elk Jesus.
Yeah. And so we're about 75 feet away from each other.
Oh, God.
And we just stare at each other. Now, I have a choice. I can stay on the road and wait for a car to be very nice and let me in. But at that point, there weren't any cars coming. However, I was like, well, I don't know if those elk that I originally bailed out from, they could still be up there. And I'm like, well, let's try to split the difference. Now, there was like an old like ruin, is like a partial part of a house. So I had that. So I'm like, all right, if I just like stay, if I keep that in between me and him, it'll be good. So I go, and he watches me. And I'm going in the forest. I'm looking behind me, trying to see, is anybody coming? Nope. I think we're good. But basically at a certain point, I'm like, I can't move anymore. So I just stand there, and cars start to come down. And I like start to kind of inch down because I'm like, okay, maybe I can either get back on the trail or back on the road. One of the ladies in the cars, though, that is finally coming by, she starts making these gestures at me, and I don't know what she's fucking saying, okay? She rolls down her window. Yeah, she rolls down her window, and she's like, don't move. There are 5 more coming. So then, for the next 20 minutes, I have to stand in the forest as all of those elk come down from the forest, cross the road to go down to the lake. And while this is happening, cars are passing. So there is this, I've created this chain reaction because the big elk, he does not move until all the other ones.
He's the protector.
Yeah. So he's standing in the middle of the road, and the cars have to kind of nudge him along a little bit. And then because he is stopped, the other elk, when they come into view of him, they stop to look at what he is looking at. So then the cars are stopping then to look at me, and now I'm the zoo animal. I'm like, all right, it's happening. And there's nothing I can do.
It's like high school all over again.
Sure. So like, my thing was, I'm like, all right, if suddenly if I think he's coming for me, there were these two trees that were kind of like in a Y shape. And I'm like, theoretically, I can hop up into these trees, climb up in this tree, and call somebody. In theory.
In theory. What if he was the one elk that could climb?
That'd be freaky.
He just figured it out. He's able to bend his like little legs a certain way to like
hug around the tree, and he can like shimmy up the tree.
Using his like fucking antlers and shit.
Like it's cocaine elk?
Yeah. He's coming for you.
Oh, well. I mean, at that point, I've done all I can do.
Yeah. See, at that point, what you do is you wait until he gets up high enough and then, like, jams his antler in it to climb up, and then you leap the fuck down, and then you run. That's your best bet. I've seen enough horror movies.
I just always assumed that if I did have to run, someone would be nice enough to open up their car and let me bail in.
Most people would,
So after all
or you find a truck and you hop in and just ask for forgiveness after the fact.
So they all come down. And the big elk goes. There was a couple babies at the end. So I got it. Got it. I'm good. Just staying still. Just hanging out. Now, I knew I'd made the right move by staying still because at a certain point I had lifted up my foot to itch my ankle. And when I put it down, he stomped his foot too. And he got a little about it. I'm like, okay, it's cool. I'm not going to move again, buddy. Yeah, I'll never move again.
He thought you were challenging him because that's what they do is they stomp.
Yes, and because I just did it without thinking because my ankle itched. So I was like, okay, nope. No, we're gonna go to the Zen land where we go and we meditate.
He was like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm in charge here," and it's like, "Yes, sir. Yes, you are. Apologies."
Yep. So it's just like I'm just gonna hang tight, gonna chill out. So they all move. When I know that they are all down to a point where they would have to make an actual effort to come up to get me, I was like, I'm good. I slide down. I take no grace. I just start running down and it becomes a slide. So I slide right down into the road, and I run. I sprint. And while I was sprinting, because the road is actually on the left-hand side of the road, and the way that I was running, it's like a steep ravine down into where the thing is. But there was an elk that was on the thing, and he was just eating part of a tree. And his head was right next to me, less than 5 feet away. But there was no way he could have got me. He would have fallen if he would have tried to get up on the road. I say it didn't have antlers, so it was probably a lady. But I saw it and I was like, oh my God. I screamed, oh my God. And I have never run that fast. I don't think ever.
If anything, you probably scared the shit out of her.
Yeah, and so I get back in my car. And here's the scariest part of, because I believe earlier in this podcast, I told the other two hiking stories about me almost dying. And those were two on the same day. This was just a singular event. As I felt afterwards, fine. I am more shaken by making a social mistake than having to call someone and make a complaint.
Oh, my God.
When I was driving away, I was less exhausted than if I had just done a regular hike.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's probably good. My brain's probably good.
It's great.
My brain is probably
Elk,
very healthy.
I can handle. People? Oh, God.
They'll judge me.
Listen, Tarzan makes more sense now, all right? Tarzan just was someone with social anxiety.
That's it. Yeah, that's the story of Tarzan.
I came in the jungle, and I decided I kind of like the gorillas better than humans. They're easier to talk to. They don't judge me as much, or I can't tell if they're judging me, really. So there we go. You can talk gorilla? Well, I mean, I think I can talk gorilla.
Recently, this is a little addendum, a little fun, spicy thing that I didn't have the last time we recorded this, which is recently I actually wound up hiking a trail that was right outside the gates of Lone Elk Park. It's called Chubb Trail. And so they can't there's a gate. Excuse me, I say a gate, there's a fence. It's next to the fence.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting to be kind of on the outside of it. But do you want to know why it's called White Bison Trail? So after I hiked a couple weeks ago, since I was right there, I was like, oh, I'll just drive through. I did not get out of my car and hike. I did not make the same mistake twice. Please don't think that that's where this is going.
No.
I just drove through. I didn't see any elk. There weren't any elk out when I went. However, I did not know this. There are also bison. They are on the back part of this park.
I think I remember you telling me
I
about
texted
this.
you about this.
Yeah, because I was just like, fucking Missouri has bison?
Yeah. Now, I will say, like, it was called White Bison Trail because but the trail that I was on does not go in the bison part. The bison part is actually protected by an electric fence.
It makes total sense.
So,
they were endangered for a long time.
And it says, do not get out of your car.
Yeah.
And it literally tells you to not stop.
Yes.
Because if you stop your car, they'll see that as like a threat.
Yes. Bison will fuck you up.
Well, there is even a sign that cars have been damaged by animal and they're not responsible, which is fine. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, you can't really sue a bison at the end of the day.
And of course, when I was there, what was there? But there were a couple cars stopped because there were bison that were right there. One of the cars had 2 children sitting outside of the sunroof.
Oh, hell no. Take them kids away.
I was just like, all it takes is for the parent to get spooked and them to hit the gas and those kids to just flop right off the back of that car.
It would be one thing if you were just kind of sticking out of it.
Yeah, like if like their head was like kind of looking. No, they were sitting like their feet were inside the sunroof, but their booty was outside the sunroof.
That is fucking insane.
Booty's
dude.
on the hood or on the top of the car or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just like, no, man,
I couldn't believe it.
Never take that risk with my kids.
I was like, I have to assume that there is someone in, because the car was tinted, so I couldn't see. I just have to assume that there's like an adult who has hold of the foot.
Honestly, probably.
I would hope. I would hope.
We both would hope. I could imagine like someone driving, one person's got one foot, the other person got the other, you know.
I still would never.
I would still never take that fucking risk. My worry would be like, all right, the bison hits the fucking car, the kids go falling off the fucking car. Then you now have a situation where you got to get them fucking kids back in that car while the bison is running and ramming the damn car.
Yeah, like it was.
That's a high stress situation that you could just avoid.
Yeah, well, it was really crazy too because like until you get to that part of the park, there's no indication that there are bison. That a bison is an option.
Yeah, like I mean, I know technically Missouri is in the Great Plains, right? Like,
yeah.
So like I knew that we had buffalo a long time ago before, you know, we fucking hunted them all to death.
Yeah, but I was unaware that we have some protected bison families.
I'm glad the bison
They were very out and about, unlike the elk.
I'm glad the bison population has come back in full strength.
There were a lot. I probably saw about 24.
I want to say they're no longer endangered. I want to say they've been removed off the list.
I did see a singular elk on like almost on the way out. He was sharpening his antlers.
He was waiting for you.
Well, he was sharpening his antlers on a tree. That's why I wanted to bring all of it up to bring it all home.
He was waiting for you, Lou.
I saw it and I'm like,
I like to think that's the same elk.
It was warning. He knew I was in there. He saw my car.
Yeah.
He's like, you stay in that fucking car this time, buddy.
Just fucking takes the fucking hoof, points at their eyes.
I'm happy to say though, I have not had another ding dong experience. I have not again.
I imagine when it comes to hiking and stuff, you either learn or you Doug Kinney.
I will say, a mountain lion was spotted in Colombia about 2 weeks ago.
No, fuck that. No.
Yeah,
absolutely.
well, very recently.
I know we have cougars, but like I didn't think we had mountain lions.
So very recently, I was in the woods hiking, and there was like a pile of shit, and I was just like, it was too small to be a pile of horse shit, way too big to be a deer or a squirrel. But it didn't look like bear because I know what bear looks like.
Oh.
And I remember for the rest of the hike, I was just like, kind of like, just keep listening. Just listen. But yeah, somebody caught footage of them with a drone. He was like a conservationist enthusiast, and he does drone surveys over like big areas of land and stuff.
Have you thought about, you have a fucking medical card. Have you thought about getting a gun, but you've waived your rights technically to get a gun?
It's legal to have a gun in Missouri with a medical card.
Oh, shit. Okay. I thought that was an initiative provision. I'm guessing that got removed.
Yeah, not anymore, because I Googled it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No.
I thought that was a stupid provision anyway, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. No, just, the thing is like, when it comes to a mountain lion, even with a gun, that's
Oh,
not
and
even,
you don't shoot at the mountain lion. It's just to scare it, just so you can get away. From what I understand, like even with bears, just the noise. And now a polar bear, you fire.
Yeah.
You fire and you continue to fire and hope that you kill the damn thing.
I think I sent you a video of a guy.
Yeah.
Who he lived like I think in Alaska or something, and he didn't realize how close the bear was. I think what it was.
You don't want to fuck with no polar bears, man. They're terrifying, and they will hunt your ass down. They will go longer than you. They have more endurance than you. They will slow roll your ass. They're like a fucking horror movie villain. I've seen it, like from like photographers who are trying to get away, and like you'll just see the bears slowly lumbering behind them.
We coming.
Yeah, like that's how humans hunt other animals.
Yeah.
We just slowly follow them until they run out of steam, and it's just like, oh hell no. I hope polar bears never learn how to use weapons. We're fucked. If they ever learn how to pick up a machine gun, it's over. It's done.
Next time on Without a Straight Man, you will hear the other what else we've been doing for the last year since we last heard from us, year and 2 months since you last heard from us.
Hear the remaining months of stories that we have told. Hear more bullshit from Adrian about polar bears and machine guns.
Next time on Without a Straight Man.
Without a Straight Man. I definitely said that at the same time.
It's cool.
Fast, like, bye.